Hello, all, and welcome to Sports Wire. Yes, today we are joined in this live watch along with a very special guest, PB Talks, Prasanna Balakrishnan from the US directly. So he is going to be live with us for the entire game. Chelsea versus Arsenal game is the game that we have for today. A London rivalry in the US, and what a way to start up, season this particular year. Having said that, let's bring on Prasanna, who's already in the background waiting for us. Hey, Prasanna, how are you?
I'm fine. Um, Only 6:50 p.m. from where I am, so a very convenient time to watch the game. So
Yeah, better than us for sure. Definitely, 5:20 a.m. is what we have right now. But
exactly, but
it was a bit difficult for us to wake up and then get the stream rolling. But yeah, here we are. We are live across three platforms: YouTube, Facebook, and also Twitter. So if you guys are watching us from any of these platforms, please leave a like. We will be commentating on the game. The game is about to start. It's just 10 minutes for the game to be started. Yeah, we were hearing about the storm having a bit of an impact in this particular game, but apparently it doesn't seem so. Everything is going according to schedule. The Arsenal fans are there along with the Chelsea fans. A bit you know a bit normal environment since it is happening in the US. Do you think? I mean, if it was happening in the UK, I know it would be a bit rougher environment, but since it's happening in the US, I think Arsenal and Chelsea fans are looking a lot more calm.
I mean, this is only a preseason friendly. Let's get this in. I mean, it's not like a Premier League or an FA Cup final kind of thing where you really want to get this done. But saying that, obviously, we Chelsea fans are huge in the US. Arsenal fans are huge in the US. I mean, I never knew some fan clubs existed before I actually came to the US. I thought like only like it was like the top six or the top seven that had like say fan clubs, so to say. They would have fans here and there, but fan clubs, so to say, they were not much. I didn't know before came to the US that so much of fan clubs. I mean, there is a big one for AC Milan. There is a big one for on Barcelona, Juventus. Everyone is there. I mean, I even New York City, where I studied first, they have a fans club for Norwich. No disrespect, but
Norwich, really?
yeah, so they have Norwich, they have Watford, Southampton, West Ham. Everyone has a fan club in New York City. So I was actually surprised. I mean, I never thought I would see so many fans of a not a big six club in big numbers coming to watch the game, and that was lovely to see. Clearly shows that we are more just beyond
Passion
that
for the game.
soccer that what we are termed as. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm gutted to have missed the game. It's only in Florida. I could have probably gone for that game, but flight tickets were just way too expensive. And add on to that, I mean, you have the accommodation, travel expenses, etc. So I was like, anyways, we do have American owners. We will keep on coming again. So yeah, next time definitely. Hopefully, I'll get to see them in person.
Hopefully that happens definitely. And we're hearing already in the comment section about if this stream is a live watch. I mean, where the game in itself will be shown. That is, which is completely against the YouTube copyright. So we will not be able to show
Unless
the
you
game.
want
But
our channels to get cancelled.
yeah, for that, then we can probably do that. So we will not be able to show the game live, but what we can do is commentate on the game live, like how
Yeah.
you watch a game through the radio. If at all you're okay with that, please listen to us. Hopefully we do better commentary for you. It's not like the other live watch alongs where it's more like seated. So both Prasanna and myself, we usually commentate on the game. So I think we can
Exactly.
do a better job at that. We've got already 32 people joining us live at this point in time. So please leave that like as well, guys. It really helps us grow the channel, but not just that, it can help a lot more people to come in and have their say on the comment section as well, because the comment section is something that you guys can directly interact with us. Let us know how it is going on, and it would be really helpful for us. While we were talking about that, we also have the lineup that is announced by the official Chelsea page. So let's take probably a look at the lineup that we have for this particular game. It is a good lineup. If I'm being honest about it, the Chelsea official Twitter handle is the one that has released this lineup. So you can be sure that this is the lineup that we're going with. Edward Mendy in the goal. I think Prasanna, you were talking about a 4-3-3 system that would be deployed here. But let's get to the system part later. But then the lineup is Mendy at goal, Reece James, Chalaba, Thiago Silva, Emerson, Conor Gallagher. Jorginho is our captain for today. Mount, Sterling, Havertz, and Werner. Yeah, it seems like a 4-3-3, maybe
Yeah.
a triangle with a pivot Mason Mount in the center, and then the front three of Sterling, Havertz, and Werner. Do you think this is the lineup that we would be probably seeing in our in our season as well? The first game against Everton, maybe Emerson is the one who we might not see in the starting game, but then maybe Chilwell replacing him, and the rest of it looks almost similar to what we would have in this particular first match against the Premier League. Maybe Koulibaly gets slotted in as well, but apart from that, I don't really see a lot of change.
I don't think we'll go in with the back four for the Premier League because I just think that we need to be suited to play back four when needed because we can't just keep relying on a back three. We have to play with a conventional back four as well in case if we need to like defend or even in certain situations for attack. A back four is probably better than a back three, so to say. So I think this might be the lineup on paper, but I think James and Emerson might be pushing them a bit forward instead of probably just staying back in their usual defensive positions. But I still think it's a solid lineup. We got most of it right. We got the midfield two right of Gallagher and Jorginho. We predicted James would obviously start, and I never thought Mendy would start. And Kepa's not even on the bench. I'm not sure what's happened there.
Yeah, Kepa's not on the bench. That's a bit odd. Bettinelli is who we have. Apparently, he doesn't even seem to be using his hands anymore as a goalkeeper. But still, we have him on the
Give me
bench.
1 minute. Let me just sort my stream and I'll get back. I'll just go on mute.
Absolutely. We've got Sharman Love on the bench. Alonso plays from the bench. Espilicueta, our regular captain, plays from the bench. Ben Chilwell is obviously there, available for us in the game. Ethan Ampadu, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Koulibaly is starting from the bench as well. Our new signing, Malangsar, Kovacic, Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech, and Batshuayi. A full bench strength is what we have at this point in time. Emerson is someone who will be starting today in the first half, which comes as a bit of a surprise for everyone because we were expecting someone like Ben Chilwell to have slotted in the front in the first 11. But nevertheless, this is the lineup that Chelsea is going to start with, and it
Wow, the
looks
crowd is
really peak.
absolutely packed.
Yeah, I was about to say
Brilliant.
that it looks absolutely peak. Chelsea versus Arsenal, the London rivalry continues in the US right now at Orlando City, in the USA. Which state is Orlando part of?
Florida.
Florida. All right.
Yeah. I'm actually going to another part of Florida next month to see the India West Indies T20 guys. So
Oh, all right. India West Indies. Obviously, there is a series that is happening. The first match, which India has was victorious. 307
just
was the
about.
target that was set. And yeah, just about it was a bit risky in terms of the score line, which I did not expect, to be fair. But it is what it is. I did not expect West Indies to come back with a 300 plus score. Anyways, Bismarck says, watching you live from Ghana. Keep up the good work. Absolutely a pleasure to have a fellow African watching this particular stream as well. Yeah, thank you so much. There's a lot of African fan base for Chelsea, and keep up the good work in the African community, guys. You guys are doing a fantastic job in keeping the Chelsea fan base alive in Africa. I saw so much of very good celebrations after the Champions League win in Africa. It kind of made me proud to be a Chelsea fan because so much of African fan base, after hearing from a lot of Tottenham fans and the rival fans in the Twitter spaces that Chelsea is a place where racism still exists. This is what I exactly heard from them. And then to see a lot of fans like Indians and Africans supporting the team, all that it shows this rivalry. I mean, the rivals is that the racism is not something that is still prevalent at Chelsea and Stamford Bridge. This is something that has changed over a period of time, obviously, and now there are a lot of people across multiple race supporting Chelsea FC, which is always a good sign for a club that is up and coming.
Of course, definitely. And whenever we stream across Facebook, we seem to get a lot of African people watching our streams and commenting. I get the same, and it's wonderful to see that not just we don't have just like a certain closed audience. Anyone can watch our stream. Of course, everyone is welcome to comment, leave their thoughts on how we're doing, etc. And and we like it. We keep it coming. That's what we can
Absolutely.
all
And
say.
Sportswire and PB Talks has never been the channel which is restrictive to a particular audience. There's no subscription fee or anything of that sort. If you want to have your say on the comment section, it's always free. So please go ahead and ensure that you throw in your comments as well. It really helps for the growth of the channel, and it helps us also interact better because we pick your points and definitely discuss on that. So it's always a good thing to do. Let's probably check out the Arsenal lineup as well. I wonder what the Arsenal lineup is, but
Yeah, they've got a
it would
strong
be
lineup.
interesting. Yeah, I would expect nothing less because
Exactly.
recently Arteta has not been able to overcome the Tuchel tactics. So maybe he's trying to show his strength in this particular
Game's about to begin.
yeah. And there you go. The kickoff is about to. The match is about to start, guys. Match is about to start. Why does okay? This is the lineup that we have. Let me just quickly run through before the game starts.
Yes.
All right, that's the lineup, guys. Aaron Ramsdale at the goal, of course. Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko. So Zinchenko is a new signing for them. Ukrainian international, played for Manchester City in the past. A backup really for Manchester City, but still a very good backup to have in your squad. And if you're an Arsenal fan who's not playing the Champions League, of course, then this is a very good signing for a Champions League winner. Okay, Zinchenko is not a winner, but a league winner to join you. Yeah, a league winner to join you and be a part of your squad. Thomas Partey is playing today. I think yesterday it was reported that he was injured, but nevertheless, Thomas Partey is playing today. Saka and Xhaka are playing today, along with Martin Odegaard, Martinelli, as well as Gabriel Jesus. This is a very strong lineup, guys. This is a very strong lineup. I'm getting the game started right now. This is when the whistle is being blown
Yeah,
by the
same
referee.
time.
All right, we are on the same time live, which really helps for us because we don't want to be massively differentiated between the stream. There is a challenge from the Chelsea players on Gabriel Jesus, I
Yeah,
believe,
already.
already. I think Chelsea has come out with a plan. Then Chelsea has come out with a plan.
Yeah, not to allow them to settle and play their game. We are kind of pressing a bit high, but that can work to Arsenal's advantage as well.
Absolutely, Reece James is looking peak today. He's already made one foul. Saka was the one who started off with from the free kick. Chelsea is on the defensive side now. It's an Arsenal attack which was stopped by Kai Havertz trying to contribute on the defensive side of the pitch. This is Arsenal running in, but a very good save by the goalkeeper Eduardo Mendy after a good challenge by Aspilicueta in the defensive line.
Yeah, great start. And both teams will be pressing. And I don't think anyone will sit back, so to say.
I mean, historically, Arsenal and Chelsea are not the team to be sitting back and
Exactly.
letting the others play, right? At
Yeah,
one point, Chelsea looked a bit
yeah,
attactive due to the tactics that Antonio Conte and Jose Mourinho brought into the
yeah.
team. But otherwise, Chelsea has been a team that is pretty good with those slick movements. We've got 55 people watching us live, guys. Please press that like button. Helps reach definitely a lot more people, and you guys can interact in the comments section as well. This is Prasanna Balakrishnan from PB Talks and Sportswire VJ joining you live to commentate on the game. It's 1 minute 58 seconds into the game. Arsenal nil, Chelsea nil. Another Arsenal attack led by Saka here. Saka is playing on that right flank, trying to cut in, but Reece James once again with that challenge. Still not a foul
No,
that
it
is
was
given.
Conor
I think it's
Gallagher.
Conor
It was
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Conor Gallagher.
chopped him right there.
Yeah, since this happened in the second minute of the game, he did not get a foul or an yellow card, but then probably a warning. A foul actually was called, maybe a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
warning this time. But sure thing, if it happens in the 60th or 70th minute, he's going to get an yellow card for that challenge. What do you
Of course,
reckon?
definitely. And even Jesus was kind of brought down. So, man, we are just fouling them left, right, and center.
Yeah, but shows the mentality of Chelsea team. They really want to get a success out of this game because it's very integral as well. If you look at it, since after losing that game against Charlotte on penalties, there is
Yeah.
definitely a point to prove for Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea. So it's going to be interesting. Bismarck with a comment here as well. He says, please, what is the latest from Kunde? Of course, I can't sleep. I'm getting broken hearted about it. Please help me. Don't get, get your heart broken over this particular deal. Like I've told you earlier as well, I'm not really a huge fan of Kunde. Right now, it's more about face saving for us in front of Barcelona and also in front of the football community. If we don't get Kunde, we'll still be able to cope up with that. This is a Chelsea counter while we speak, but then it was broken by the Arsenal defense. Aaron Ramsdale is trying to pass the ball from behind, combining with the midfielders Thomas Partey and who's the number 4 there?
For who?
Tomiyasu?
Number four is Ben White.
Ben White, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Tomiyasu isn't playing now. I not sure who
Yeah, he's
was
not
right
playing
back.
this
Is
game.
it Ben White or Saliba? Because they're like three centre backs and then was Zinchenko. So I thought it was back three, but they are playing a back four. So kind of
I
weird that
think
way.
I think Ben White is playing on that right extreme flank. Saliba and Gabriel forms the center back, along with Zinchenko playing the left back.
Yeah.
Kai Havertz, you know, anyways, able to keep the ball with Chelsea. Conor Gallagher ensuring that the ball moves on to Raheem Sterling, who dribbles past on the left flank, trying to
Oh,
put the ball for Timo Werner. Timo Werner is trying to get the ball across for Kai Havertz, fails to do so, and wins the first corner for Chelsea Football Club.
okay. First signs of an attack. It's been,
Well, it was a good attack as well.
yeah. Not sure if he was offside, but anyway, that.
I think this is exactly what I would expect from someone like Raheem Sterling and probably someone like Timo Werner, right?
Yeah.
To miss that after Raheem Sterling did all the hard work. Uh, oh
Oh,
God,
sick.
this is not something to be had. Conor Gallagher is the last man here. Gabriel Martinelli, Martinelli and
Ah,
Saka is going in. Saka with the shot, and that was saved. A corner as well was blocked. What a good save from Edu Mendy after a 2v2. Conor Gallagher, 2v1 to be more precise.
yeah.
It was Conor Gallagher in the back trying to control both Martinelli and Saka. Saka received the pass from Martinelli, was running in hard, took the shot from that right area. Edward Mendy was there to save the day for Chelsea, but that should have been not even a counter attack. Simple error from the corner kick.
Exactly. I mean, it's these errors that we have to cut down on. I mean, we can't just, because that was us in like during the end of the season. We would literally just make mistakes left, right, and center, causing to goals. And for a team
Absolutely.
that
If
is
this was Premier
challenging,
League,
huh?
if this was Premier League, imagine. If this was
Yeah,
Premier League,
exactly. I mean,
imagine.
you can't afford any sort of slip ups like that. I mean,
Another foul this time on
and
Saka.
Saka,
Probably a
I
yellow
don't know. I
card not
mean, Conor
announced.
Gallagher has been kicking off Saka. I'm surprised he hasn't got a yellow card as of yet.
Yet, yeah, and this it's just 6 minutes. Let's bear that in mind. It's just 6 minutes into the game, and Conor Gallagher
Exactly.
is already in a risk of getting an yellow card. Not to say that we have five substitutions in the Premier League, so which can come as an advantage for the manager to rotate if at all. We end up having an yellow card. I think Premier League is going to get a lot more rougher given the five substitution
Yeah,
rule.
exactly.
Um, and it would be a dark fight out there.
And meanwhile, Holland actually scored for City.
Haaland scores. I believe it's his first goal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Correct
He
me if I'm
scored. It's
wrong
his
there.
debut, and he has and assisted by Jack
Thanks.
Grealish, scored by Holland.
Assisted by Jack Grealish, scored by Haaland. A couple of players with a very good hair style, of course. But then they get their goals as well. This is another
Oh,
attack launched by Arsenal. They're looking a lot better in terms of their ground
nice one,
passes.
Georgie.
A good interception by Kovacic, was it? No, no, it was
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Kovacic.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, yo, yo,
Why is he? Oh,
yo, yo.
that was poor passing and poor gameplay. You're not passing to Mendy at that point in time.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know why Jorginho tries to play tippy tappy around that instead of just booting it out clearance. I mean,
Exactly, and there was no reason for him to cut in and get to the goalpost himself. That was supposed to be Arsenal attacker's job.
yeah, exactly.
Raheem Sterling trying to combine with Conor Gallagher, who puts in another sliding challenge. A foul was called off, but then an advantage is taken. Gabriel Martinelli, Martinelli. Okay, the ball to Gabriel Jesus did not find it. Thiago Silva, I believe, or Emerson was there to block it. Um, Good
We have been fouling
defensive
them left,
work.
right, and center.
Yeah, I think it looks a lot more offensive from Arsenal. They've been the better team in the first 10 minutes, if I could put it that way.
Exactly.
This is Conor Gallagher trying to shift it towards the next flank. This is Jorginho, the captain of Chelsea football team for today, receiving the ball to Reece James, back to Jorginho, who's playing from the wide, trying to launch a ball to Kai Havertz. Was it? Yeah, Kai
Yeah,
Havertz, I believe.
offside.
Yeah, but it's an offside called on Kai Havertz, trying to launch the ball to Kai Havertz from the right flank was Jorginho.
I don't know how we got this thing from Arsenal. I mean, ever since we played them, is it them stepping up the game against us, or is it us just have something, some kind of hoodoo or something? Because before Conte, we used to just beat Arsenal come what may. It's been
Yeah,
just the role reversal since.
I think even in the last particular encounter in the Premier League, the first game that we had against Arsenal, still lost against us. 2-1, I believe, was
2
the
nil,
score
2 nil.
line.
Yeah,
2-0, yeah.
Lukaku
Lukaku's
scored.
header. Yeah, correct. So I don't think so. We are doing that bad
Wow.
against Arsenal, but we still can do a lot better job. This is Saka on that right flank, very threatening for the Chelsea defense. That was a good gameplay as well, trying to shift the attack from the left side to the right side in a matter of seconds. What a good ball that was
Yeah.
to Saka, who was completely free. Emerson should have done a better job covering him, but then he was confused towards the end because Odegaard was also running in, trying to give them options. But a good work from Thiago Silva,
You
making
don't
sure that
get
the
past
ball
Thiago
reached.
Silva.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You probably have to find a better another player to get past. This is a bit of a confusion there. Raheem Sterling and Conor Gallagher both going for the ball and both actually missing the ball. Raheem Sterling loses the ball, but still Emerson manages to play on, trying to put the ball for Timo Werner. Glad that he's not offside this time, trying to put the ball in for Emerson. Yeah, he was supposed to be in an offside position. He was just missed on the offside position. Guys, let's get that like up as well. We've got close to 30 people right now watching the stream, but the likes are pretty low on that front. If you guys are watching the game through the YouTube, please ensure that you press that like button as well. Across three platforms, we've got 21 people watching the stream right now. Saka running in right now along with Odegaard, but then a good defensive work as well from Chelsea. This is Conor Gallagher dropping deep to this is a foul by the Arsenal number 9 on Conor Gallagher. Gabriel Jesus, 11 minutes 25 seconds. Arsenal nil, Chelsea nil. Over to you, Prasanna.
Ah. Well, we are at least trying to attack Arsenal, but they have been. I mean, again, a play from the back. Arsenal are pressing high, so we sometimes do have to contemplate just booting it out long to just to get out of danger because we can't just keep playing it out from the back. And
And one thing that I've been observing is that we've not been able to even thread out 4 or 5 passes together. We've been breaking
exactly,
those passes in the midfield area. That's something that we've been doing, but then we've not able to be a team that can pass between the players. That's a bit worrying for me.
exactly. And Arsenal have been much the better side, and the only thing we've done better than them is foul them left, right, and
Defend,
center.
yeah, and get away with it.
If that
Reece
was a
James,
Premier League
great
game, we would
work
have
there.
had at least 1 or 2 yellow cards. Yeah, I like that,
Absolutely,
Trevor Chalobah. Just clear it away and then regroup again. Rather than
yeah.
just try to play tippy tappy and
It says a lot about Arsenal the way that they've come out today as well with an intention to
yeah,
get a win here, which is definitely important for someone like Arteta to save his career. He's on his fourth season. Bear that in mind. If he's
yeah.
not qualifying to the European competitions by now, like let's not call it Europe, maybe the Champions League right now, he's probably going to be on his way out in the next season. Is what I would assume. This is Odegaard trying to launch an attack with Bakayoko Saka. Back to Odegaard, who's on the line, trying to put in the ball.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, that's a beautiful ball in
boy.
forward. Reece James should have done a better job covering that man out there. Zinchenko was there. Waiting for the ball to be received from Martin Odegaard. What a brilliant ball as well from Martin Odegaard. Should have taken the first shot a lot more quicker. Could have tested Mendy definitely for sure.
Phew.
But this is ball. This is the ball running out of play for a Chelsea throw or a Chelsea goal kick.
Wow, man. Arsenal are there. They're just picking passes for fun. We've been caught out defensively, and we haven't just started well. We are lucky it's nil-nil, and both teams. I don't think either team has either. I don't. I mean, both teams have not had a shot yet, if I remember correctly.
Uh, yeah. To be fair, yes, both the teams. I think Saka still had a shot which is blocked by Mendy, so maybe we should put that on.
Did
One
he?
shot on Arsenal.
I thought there
Yeah,
was
on the
like a
counter
cross
attack.
or something. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. That opportunity. Yes, correct. Yeah, for completely forgot that. Yeah, but Arsenal have
uh,
been. They have started well, and we need to up our game because we can't go to Everton like this. I mean, of course, we have Everton, and then we have Spurs next. Spurs, this transfer window have been an absolute madness.
Exactly. If you see that that particular ball that was from Reece James, it should have found Mason Mount, but Mason Mount did
Exactly.
not even come for the ball, and we lost the ball in the midfield once again. Uh, I think the attack as well looks a lot more younger for Chelsea and less threatening, but definitely young attack is what I would put. Or this is another attack from
Well
Arsenal.
done,
Good work
Trevor.
from
Well
Trevor
done.
Chalobah,
Excellent defending. Now, what are you
but
doing there? Oh, shit.
I think that's an offside though.
Oh,
That's the first goal for Arsenal Football Club. Gabriel Jesus gets a goal across, Mendy after a very poor pass from Chalobah to clear the ball off.
this one I
I
thought he
believe,
did well. He defended well, but he gave the ball away straight. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
this is bad. This is bad. Arsenal won, Chelsea nil. Gabriel Jesus puts Arsenal in the front once again. 15 minutes, 23 seconds into the game. This is Arsenal with the lead over their London rivals. What a poor pass that was from Trevor Chalobah.
Poor pass for a great finish. I mean, that he just gave it away, and Thiago Silva keeps Jesus on side.
Yeah, he managed to stay on side. Intelligent gameplay from
Yeah,
Gabriel Jesus
and
as
that was a
well.
great OP finish, though. Yeah, we gunners.
Absolutely brilliant.
சந்தோஷமா இருக்கீங்களா?
Nembadi. Stirrup. Mega stirrup.
So,
Thoughts? Soumya Mukherjee is asking for the thoughts on Kunde transfer thus far. Do we even have to talk about this transfer given the way that we've
exactly.
been
We've been
playing in
talking
this
so
particular
much. Can
game?
we just put that aside, please?
Yeah, and to be honest and to be very precise with you, it's just pissing us off. Pissing us
Exactly.
off. Too bad. I don't at this point in time. I don't really care if Kunde ends up at Barcelona.
Exactly. I don't even. If he comes to us, okay. But if he doesn't, so be it.
Yeah, we still have other defenders that we can look up to. Reece James. Now, this is a Chelsea attack. Raheem Sterling was the one who was leading it, but doesn't go anywhere. This is again a clash of Manchester United. City ousters this particular season. Both Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus for their respective team. Both of them, at this point in time, have managed to put up a very good show for their respective teams that they've joined, Chelsea and Arsenal. Conor Gallagher winning the ball back. I believe Conor Gallagher does a good job in terms of winning the ball back, and that's the exact reason why I wanted him in the first 45 minutes, because
Yeah,
he does really a good job in winning the battle in the midfield area. But one thing that he needs to improve is finding the pass after that properly. This is a very good defensive work as well from Arsenal, making sure that the ball reaches behind to Aaron
exactly.
Ramsdale. Thomas Partey. This is Zinchenko on that left flank, driving in forward. Reece James is going for the challenge, but will not reach him. This is Odegaard with a very good pass, combining with Gabriel Jesus, trying to run in forward. Let's not forget they've got Nketiah as well on that bench, so
Yeah,
they've got a good squad that they can operate with.
exactly. And at the moment, we can't even get the ball.
Ave Gunas has come up with a question. He says, "Guys, we played each other last preseason too. How do you find this Arsenal team different from the one you faced last year? A lot more comprehensive and a lot more, um, I'll not put it attacking, but then there's a good pattern of play at right now that I can see a clear pattern of play that I think the Arsenal players have understood Arteta a lot better than the previous season. So in that way, I think Arteta, to be fair, is doing a good job.
Yeah, and they are fearless and they're not willing. They're willing to take risks and go forward. Of course, this is a young team, and they are bound to make mistakes. They are the exuberance of youth there. You will find glimpses of brilliance, but we can see something. Um, we can see something building up there, but you will only see when the Premier League season actually happens that how much this team is actually changed from last season. Because last season we saw here and there. Ooh,
Brilliant shot that was from Martin Odegaard.
yeah, it
Edu
was. And
Mendy.
yeah, last season we saw brilliances here and there, but the thing is when they lost in kind of twos and threes in a row, which is what they would like to change, so to say. But you can be encouraged, but I still think you need experience to go in with youngsters. You can't win with just youngsters all over. I think that way.
Yeah, that's true. I think Mendy did pull off a stunner of a save there,
Yeah, he
to be
had to.
fair to him. Yeah, he had to. Edu was definitely tested by Odegaard at that point in time. This is a good ball in forward towards the end. Gabriel did not find the back of the net, of course. Number 6 for Arsenal playing in that centre back position. So that will be a Chelsea goalkeeper kick. He was attempting to find Gallagher there, Trevor Chalobah, but
Yeah, that
then
was a poor
decided to.
pass though. But where did the finish
What
from
a
Jesus? He
finish!
just dinked it over Mendy.
This is what you get from a modern number 9 striker. Yeah, let's not get that twisted. Gabriel Jesus is a quality striker and definitely has improved loads for Arsenal Football Club. This is Conor
Yeah.
Gallagher trying to switch wings to Reece James. This is a Chelsea attack in the brewing, trying to get the
Oh,
ball across. A very good ball in forward, but that goes to Timo Werner,
ah,
and you know what happens next.
that was nice.
Conor Gallagher once again receiving the ball. I love the way Conor Gallagher has been operating in the midfield area, winning those battles, key battles. Of course, Raheem Sterling trying to combine with Conor Gallagher. I've got no clue why Raheem Sterling is playing that behind, but this was exactly what Pep used to do. Yeah, and I think that's something that Raheem Sterling still is doing, whipping the ball just from outside that box. Yeah, in
Yeah,
for our strikers to actually score something or create something out of it.
yeah,
That's something that Chelsea will inherit through getting someone like Raheem Sterling.
exactly.
Risky passes from Chelsea on that midfield area.
Against Club America, we actually looked very good, and even against Charlotte in that first half, we actually played well. I don't know why. what has happened in this first half that we have actually been run ragged, if that makes sense.
Now, it absolutely does. I think we are we're struggling hard to thread passes in the midfield area. Right now, I'm going to say that Arsenal are winning that midfield battle, and that's the reason
Yeah,
why they've been quite successful. Jorginho taking a bit of time to actually pass the ball. This is Thomas Partey being very strong physically against Jorginho, ensuring that the ball reaches the Arsenal wingers to play it forward. Odegaard now
true.
putting the ball to Bakayoko Saka attacking from that right flank. He's got options. Number four. Um, oh my goodness, that was a good game play from Arsenal once again. They're very pinpoint accurate at this point in time. It's going to be very risky and very difficult for Chelsea to continue the game in this status, because it's all going to end up with Arsenal scoring more goals if this is how we're going to be operating.
Exactly. At the moment, we need some form of luck or some kind of Arsenal mistake to score or something. Because I don't see at least the way we have been playing. Ah, no getting
Again, a
some
bit of a
sort of
recycling.
play.
Kai Havertz should have gone in forward, just beaten one man out there, and he would have been in
Yeah,
front of the
and
goal. Decided to pass the ball to Werner.
yeah,
Now
I
he
think
decided to recycle.
Warner straight offside, which is why he had to come back a bit, and that's why Havertz had. I think Havertz could have found him a lot earlier if Warner
Yeah,
was not offside.
that's a foul. That's
Yeah.
definitely a foul on Emerson. Ben White with that foul. Uh, this will be
Okay,
a
we have finally started to play a bit.
That's true. Free kick. They've got their bodies warm right now, I believe. They've started to operate a lot better. As we are waiting on that free kick to be taken, please press that like button if you're watching the stream and you like the content that we are providing here. Obviously, PB Talks is another channel which is owned by Prasanna Balakrishnan. Please check that out as well. He's on the verge of getting 500 subscribers. Please help him do that. Emerson, is Emerson taking that free kick? Yeah,
Yeah,
Emerson
he
seems to be
is.
taking that free kick.
Just whip it in.
Emerson puts the ball in forward. A good delivery, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Nothing transpired out of it, but still a good delivery. What do you think about Emerson's situation after this particular game? Is he someone you see going out for the season, or maybe still stays with the squad as a backup option?
I don't think he'll probably stay. I mean, he obviously like started for Leon and he played many games last season. So to see him just like be on the bench most of the time for another season at Chelsea, I don't think that's happening because ever since he has come to us, he hasn't played like a consistent run of games apart from the Sari season towards the back end, where he realized that Alonso was a terrible left back and put Emerson in there. So apart from that, really hasn't had like a consistent string of games. So I think we'll probably let him go, and whether we'll get a fee for him or will he be out on loan again, it's another matter of fact.
Do you think having a broad squad in this particular you know season would actually help us, because we're going to be operating with five substitutes come the particular season, which is not something that Tuchel had that option to do earlier. So the squads are definitely going for a broader. I mean, the managers are definitely going for a broader squad this particular season. Do you think Chelsea is also traveling in that direction, and probably Kennedy and Emerson are looked up as as options when it comes to these multiple competitions? We are obviously in four competitions, playing 60 games across the season.
Yes, we should have, but um, is Emerson willing to sit on the bench for most of the season? I am not sure. Is Kennedy up to do that? Yes, because obviously we will have a Chilwell starting. Um, Alonso, I'm not sure if he's out or he will still be staying. If we manage to sell Alonso to Barca, then I can see Emerson as a second choice left wing back behind Chilwell. But if Alonso is staying, then I think we would keep Kennedy, and I think we would just keep Kennedy and not Emerson. If we're keeping either Alonso or Emerson, that's how I see it.
Fairs, fairs. I mean, yeah, having both of them in the squad and having both of them happy in the squad with Ben Chilwell playing most of the time is going to be a challenge for Thomas Tuchel. Definitely in this particular season. This is a short, heat wave break, I believe. 70
Yeah,
minutes,
drinks break.
27
Yeah,
minutes
yeah,
into
yeah.
the game. Yeah, a drinks break. Is that something that will be continued in the Premier League as well?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's just that
Because of the
the
heat, is it?
weather.
Yeah. So
I
it
think
does.
because
Uh,
like it's now that it's summer, and then this summer it's like kind of got a bit on the higher side.
yeah,
So
the
it's
Florida
like
summer is
they're
not
not
easy,
used to playing
anyways.
in 30-degree temperatures regularly now. So I think because even we see in MLS that here on regular basis they have drinks breaks, and because it's too hot out here and they don't play with those temperatures in the Premier League. I think that came into effect only after just post COVID, because they went at that fully fit status, and they were just coming back trying to get their things sorted. So drinks break then makes sense, but now I don't think they'll go back to having a drinks break. That just makes no sense.
Absolutely. But what it allows us to do, or allows the managers to do, is a bit regroup and reorganize themselves, and pass instructions better to the entire team and help them, to be more precise, reorganize
Exactly.
themselves in the game.
Yes.
Emerson with a throw in. So the game is
Hopefully
restarting,
we
28 minutes.
start to play a bit better, um, get more pass the game a bit better, and then hopefully we can get a goal before halftime, which is what I would think we should do.
Yeah, while we are on this Premier League topic, I also wanted to cover, Cristiano Ronaldo to Atletico Madrid. How realistic this does this deal seem to be? Apparently, Antonio Griezmann is the one who might be paving the way for Atletico Madrid to, accommodate this transfer for Cristiano Ronaldo to Madrid. It's almost like Cristiano Ronaldo is trying to visit all his own old cities, and play a bit there.
Exactly. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, none of the teams want him at this point of time, and even at Atletico, it's like they're saying he has to take a pay cut to play, and it's like it's very strange situation to see that happen to Ronaldo, and it's like even I don't think he's fancied at United at this point, because Martial is doing good, and Timo
Poor
Werner,
control by
bloody
Timo
hell.
Werner out there. Should have done a better job controlling the ball. It's not just enough if you keep running at the ball. You should be controlling the ball and try to whip the cross in. First of all, control the ball, and then we'll think about whipping the cross and all that.
Not sure if I'm the only one who's worried going into the season. I know it's only preseason. Things can change like that, but early signs not so much encouraging for us going into Everton. I
Now,
mean
I
that
for
can
one
change, but
would
still,
agree with you. Now, I for one would agree with you. Since we've got a couple of you know games against the bottom tier teams in this Premier League to start off with this particular season, it's not as difficult as that it was the previous season.
yeah.
I'm a bit more comfortable
What a
crossing the
ball that
first
was
mark.
from Ramsdale to Martinelli though. Pinpoint.
Absolutely brilliant. And then what a run from Martinelli, though. A
Yeah.
brilliant run. And then he tried to cross the
That sudden
ball
burst of pace is just unbelievable.
exactly.
Oh, he's gone
And
down, clutching
while
his
doing so,
fingers.
his wrist apparently is a bit more okay, he's picked up an injury there. 30 minutes into the game, guys. If you're watching the stream right now live, please comment on the game as well. Let us know your thoughts on this Chelsea lineup and the way that they've been working on in the first half. Arsenal 1, Chelsea nil. Thanks to the goal from Gabriel Jesus after a poor mistake from Trevor Chalobah leading up to the gameplay for Gabriel Jesus to finish the ball at the back of the net. What a finish, though! That was a brilliant finish from Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, this was.
I think that is one place where Koulibaly would provide a lot more stability, if I'm being honest about it. If it was Koulibaly, I wouldn't have expected him to make the same mistake as that of what
Exactly.
Chalobah did.
Like our forwards, none of them have done anything. Like none of them actually done anything. I mean, the only person who got on the ball more was actually Timo Werner, and he can't control.
He cannot control for his life. Come on, 32 minutes into the game, Arsenal 1, Chelsea nil. A small break here in the gameplay because they're treating Martinelli for the wrist injury that he's picked up right now after that brilliant ball from Aaron Ramsdale leading to Arsenal counter attack.
Yes.
Abe Gunas also comment saying that Ronaldo to Atletico would be the mother of anticlimax deals, considering all the bragging he's done to them in the past, similar to that of Figo to Real Madrid. I mean,
I
to be fair,
I just
yeah.
hope he doesn't get a pig head thrown at his like what Figo was.
I mean, the Madrid rivalry is real, and him doing this
Albeit it
is
won't
not
be the same because Figo I think moved from Barca directly to Real. Whereas this would be like Madrid and then Juventus, then Man United, then Atletico. So it's like, but the rivalry is still big out there, and it's
exactly. It's local rivalry, to be more
yeah,
precise. Madrid versus Barcelona still is not a local rivalry, so the tensions would be fairly less. And if Figo felt that sort of a environment out there at that point in time, imagine him playing for the other side of Madrid.
exactly. Man's getting it.
It's There's Timo Werner running across horizontally,
Okay.
trying to dribble past a couple of Arsenal players. Managed to do so, passing the ball to Raheem Sterling, who's operating from that right flank, trying to find Kai Havertz, was it?
Yeah,
Not
yeah, yeah. It
successful at
is. It
that.
is. It is. I think Saliba for Arsenal, I think, is a big addition because given that he played fantastic for Marseille, and
I
he
think
was captain
definitely
of
they
India,
did
and he was
a
balling
huge
out there.
mistake. Yeah, he did a huge. I mean, Arsenal at least did a huge mistake loaning him out the previous season.
Yeah,
Um, People were expecting Saliba to be integrated into the squad
yeah.
last season itself.
Exactly, and I was thinking maybe Saliba and Gabriel as a centre back pairing. I think they shouldn't have really gone 50 million for Ben White.
Ben
Instead, they
White.
could have probably used it on Bissouma, who was gone to Spurs for just about half the price. That's
Fair
crazy.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah,
But Ben
because we
Ben
have been
White
linked to
still was
Bissouma for so long, and we all know Bissouma. He's been there, done it. Like if you want to say in Tamil, we say like a Kadappara defensive midfielder. Kadappara Mari
exactly.
it's like a rock, so to say.
Yeah. And you wouldn't get that in Premier League more often. Defensive midfielders are usually more, a viable option in France. That's where you pick your defensive midfielders from. In Premier
Yeah,
League, you don't see a lot of defensive
Mendy.
midfielders.
Oh, screw it.
Another goal, another goal. Arsenal on the front. Arsenal 2, Chelsea nil. 35 minutes into the game. All that this is going to
Oh
be
my
saying to
life.
Todd Bowley is that we are not season ready yet.
Another
Brilliant
mistake,
finish, though.
another pathetic giveaway. Just get to a back three, man. Seriously. I mean, we're just getting ripped to pieces playing a back four.
It's just mistakes after mistakes, frustrating the Chelsea fans out here.
Yeah.
What a brilliant pass that was. Martin
Great
Odegaard
pass,
with a
great goal. I mean,
splendid finish.
yeah, exactly.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant from Odegaard.
How
What
does
a
Mendy
finish,
not
man.
even dive full fledged to it? I mean, it's literally like just having one hand like this and he's never diving full throttle. I mean, because that was a great finish, but why is he not even diving full fledged to it?
Definitely
Just
questions need to be asked. The work that we're trying to put in on the
oh
defense.
my life!
Oh, goodness. Conor
Flashbacks of
Gallagher
a
is the
3-0.
Conor Gallagher is the only exception in that midfield today. The way that he's been operating seems to be good. Otherwise, this midfield is fit for nothing.
Yeah, it's mean we're just getting run over.
Reece James, a delivery in forward.
Nah,
Chelsea trying to pull one back, but not possible. Aaron Ramsdale with safe hands.
after the second half we changed to go back to a back three. Because in a back four we know we don't even know what to do.
Yeah, ideally I would have expected Romelu Lukaku to have finished that chance from Reece James. Not to say that he's a better player than Kai Havertz by any means, but I think he is one such player who's very good on the headers.
Yeah.
Good work from Jorginho on winning the ball back. Trevor Chalobah should have, received the ball a lot more earlier, but decides to miss the ball, and Mendy gets the ball, trying to distribute it forward. Puts it back to Jorginho, who puts it back to Chalobah. Inviting a lot of pressure there. Chelsea now on the counter attack. We've got Mason Mount dribbling in forward. He's got options. Reece James on that side of the pitch. Reece James with a wonderful
Oh,
delivery. All that he can do is deliver the ball in, and you guys should be in the right place at the right time to finish those chances. How much can Reece James do for you? Imagine Reece James running in forward and being an attacker himself. That's the next option that he can probably try. This is one heck of a delivery, and if he cannot get to the end of it, that's not his problem.
exactly. He did his job. Put it in first time, and then no one gets in on end of it. I
Oh,
mean that's
come
been the
on, man.
problem. Our conversion rate has been so bang out of order. Oh my god, here's Martinelli running again. Ah, well done, Trevor.
Good work from Trevor Chalobah. In the process, I think he's injured himself, but Trevor Chalobah is not really a suitor for the back four, is he?
Nah, in a back
It's
three,
almost
yes,
like
he
another
kind of
Antonio
gets.
Rudiger situation.
Yeah, and in a back three, he kind of gets like protected in some places, like he did in last season by Thiago Silva and Rudiger. But and he also can have the support of the overlapping right back. But this one is just back four is just like crazily.
Again, Trevor Chalobah was the one who failed to defend against. Was it was it Martinelli? The
Yeah,
pass to Odegaard. Yeah,
yeah,
Martinelli. I think he was a bit slower on the turnaround. Like Martinelli took a turn and then was able to find Odegaard very easily because Chalobah was very slower on the turn.
exactly. Oh my god. This is okay. I mean, preseason, we don't want to rant about it too much, but I can't take another loss to Arsenal in the league season, man. Seriously, that would be the biggest banter of all time.
Fair do. People are calling for Mendy to be substituted by Kepa. What are your thoughts on that? Kepa is not, obviously not on the substitute bench. Let's get
Yeah,
that straight. But
exactly. It's only Bettinelli, and
yeah, but should
I don't
Kepa
know.
be looked at, as a first option than Mendy?
I mean, both have their own weaknesses, to be honest. But I don't know. I mean, uh,
Guys, let's try and get that likes to double digit. Of course, we've got 17 people watching the stream right now. The YouTube likes are staying at 7 at this point in time. We definitely can do a lot better than that can be.
yeah, probably the halftime when people are ready to roast us, and then the second half is going to be even fun, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Ben White with the throw in 40 minutes in the game. Arsenal 2, Chelsea nil. This is a tackle by Kai Havertz on
Oh,
Gabriel.
I'm not sure if it was a tackle or he slipped. Like it was like I think he fell down pretty badly.
Yeah, he fell down.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a poor tackle. I mean, that was a terrible tackle.
I think he lost his balance in his back leg, which
Probably.
supposedly resulted in that. Again, a good play. This is from Arsenal on the counter. Saka. Now he's got options trying to combine with Gabriel Jesus there. A good, defensive work from Conor Gallagher once again, making sure that he claims a foul in a very risky position. We've got
The
26
only
people
person who
watching
can
us.
come out of this half with any credibility is
It's
Conor
Conor
Gallagher
Gallagher.
and probably Thiago Silva.
Yep.
Others have been pretty poor. Others have been, to an extent, Reece James, but others.
Yes.
What was that from Emerson? Why are you putting that to?
I
Jeez.
mean, when you don't have players on the forward position running in forward for these balls, try to put the ball to your midfielders and try to build up play, not just
Just
okay,
put it there for
Aaron
the sake of
Ramsdale.
putting it.
Yeah, that's true. Aaron Ramsdale with a very good shot in forward. Good work from Thiago Silva, making sure Mendy gets the ball. This is Thiago Silva to Jorginho to Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah was surrounded by three Arsenal players. End of it found Reece James. Reece James now combines with Raheem Sterling. Back to Reece James. A good work
Whoa.
still. This is still with Chelsea, and Timo Werner does his usual Timo Werner attacks.
I seriously would substitute Timo Werner off, man. Given a chance, I would substitute everyone. Given that we've been so poor, but
I think Sterling has been decent though.
yeah, Sterling, James, Silva, and Gallagher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my life, they're coming in again.
This is another threatening attack from Arsenal. This is Saka from that right flank, a lot threatening to Ben White. Now to Thomas Partey, decides to put the ball in for. Okay, that's a good work on the defensive front from Emerson.
Oh, substitution
There's a
already.
substitution,
Trevor
and you
Chalobah.
see
Makes sense.
Malangsar coming in.
Oh my God, Malang sir. You think
Uh,
things couldn't get any worse?
I'm not sure if I have to be happy or sad right now. Happy that Chalobah's leaving, or sad that Malangsar is coming in.
Yeah.
Guys, we've got 32 people watching us live right now. Our Facebook like as well has improved to 10, and the YouTube like is still behind Facebook. It's almost like a competition between YouTube and Facebook. Let's get that numbers up high, so that we end up having a lot more likes on both the platforms. Ben White
Exactly.
with the throw in. The last 1 minute of the regulation time here for this particular game. Oh, what a defensive error that was from Chelsea once again.
Nice one,
Reese,
Reese.
Reese, good work. I mean, it does take a lot of guts to perform that sliding challenge inside the box.
Exactly. Man, they're playing around our backline for fun. It's like the backyard.
Absolutely. This is Saka running in forward from that right flank. Now, this is Gabriel taking a shot.
Ooh.
Did Mendy get the hand to it?
I don't think so. I think that was way off target anyway.
Oh, it was from Ben White. It's a goalkeeper kick, so he did
Yeah,
not
it
get
was.
a
It
hand
was
to it.
Partey's shot.
Oh, Partey, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Partey's shot, but that was a decent shot.
True, that is true. That is what a shot that was. Could have been another goal against. It's almost like a Lampard shot,
Hmm.
from being honest.
Lampard, Gerrard.
Yeah, what a pass! I mean, why did he even pass that ball out there? Uh, no one was in position. Malang Sarr is replacing Chalobah. The official
And
confirmation
Tuchel
is
is
here.
like, dude,
Just stay there and do your job for the next 2 minutes and get us over the halftime.
like that.
Gabriel Jesus, brilliant from Gabriel. Oh my goodness,
It's something with them Brazilians that
the
they have some
elegance of the
nice tricky
Brazilians.
foot.
And look at the Germans there. Timo Werner. Goodness gracious.
I'm at a point where
Hi.
I'm like, I don't even want to say, but he could be worse than Morata.
Yeah, you can go ahead and say that. Come on. He's
I
still.
mean, Both have, at least with Timo, I used to say that man tries, and whereas compared to Morata, who absolutely just salted everything.
Conor Gallagher loses the ball there. Thomas Partey now to
Yeah, they were pressing him in numbers, so
yeah, he decided to take a turn and probably they read
that
him
does
better
didn't
at
work.
that point in time. Gabriel Jesus. Back to
Ref,
Gabriel
please do
Jesus
us a
running
favor
in
and end it.
forward.
Oh my god! Oh my
Good
god!
work
Oh.
from Thiago Silva. Thank God we've got Thiago Silva. Not just
See,
now.
seriously, else it would have been 4 or 5 already.
Exactly. In the last two seasons, if it was not for Thiago Silva, we're not finishing anywhere close to top three.
Never,
Anywhere close to top three.
never. Ref, do us a favor and just blow the
In this
halftime
half,
whistle.
please. 4 minutes of added time. Who asked you for 4 minutes of added time? Come on, man.
I mean, the drinks
Arsenal
break
2, Chelsea
added
nil.
a bit. Trevor Chalobah's substitution added a bit. So
Yeah.
only we can make Arsenal look like prime Barcelona.
At this point in time, they look like prime Man City, if I'm being honest about it.
No, but I think
I-
prime Barcelona was just different gravy. No one is touching them.
Yeah, that's true. But then it was more of a tiki taka with Barcelona, not this sort of a high intense game with Barcelona always. They exactly knew where to position themselves. And, it was almost like Xavi, Iniesta don't even run, but they were able to find Messi at
They don't need
multiple
to run,
instances.
and they have eyes literally on all four sides of their head. They knew where
Exactly.
their players were, and they knew just how to manipulate the midfield all by themselves.
Right. And that's the reason why
And Sergio Busquets could
call
just
that.
sit back and do the dirty
Yeah.
work. Oh, okay.
Taking a shot. Oh my goodness, that was on the post.
Oh,
Brilliant
that's the
shot that
closest
is,
we have
though.
come to scoring.
Mason Mount with that brilliant shot, completely, left unmarked. Yeah. Mason Mount decided to take the shot. Hard luck on Mason Mount that time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Timo
Chelsea
Werner,
loses
man.
the ball. This is
Seriously, get
Gabriel
this guy
Martinelli
off.
on the attack. Mason with the tackle. Could be an yellow card on Mason. No, it's not. Granit Saka looks like almost a Iniesta out there.
Yeah, what a great shot this is. I thought this was going in.
Yeah, I too thought the same. Thomas Partey was definitely late to the party. Shook the
When
post
did
though.
Charity FC turn up so early? I thought it was only at the end of the season.
I mean, it's different you know for a change, right? We are
Ah,
usually
thank
very good at
God.
preseason. That's it. The first half comes to an end. Arsenal 2, Chelsea nil here at the Florida Cup 2022. It looks like Arsenal are on the top and could be on the way to get the Florida Cup for this particular season. But the London rival still continues. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Arsenal on the top once again. Timo Werner, one of the worst players on the pitch tonight. But then when it comes to Chelsea's best performance, I would put Conor Gallagher up right there along with Thiago Silva and Reece James. Your thoughts on this first half, Rasina Balakrishnan, though you're not seemingly happy, which is expected though.
I feel for you waking up at 5:15, 5:20 a.m. to watch this on a Sunday morning. Waking up at 5:30 a.m. to watch this. Let me get that in.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
man, it was torture. Back four, absolute disaster. Giving the ball away. Um, Arsenal were just brilliant. They knew what they were doing, passing around us for fun, and we just couldn't keep up with them.
That's true. We were not able to keep up with the high intense press from Arsenal. A lot of attacking players deployed by Arsenal on that midfield to win the midfield battle, and they were quite successful at that, if I'm to be honest. Also, is Chalobah the right fit for us at this point in time, or should he go out on a loan?
Again, he should be like last season. I mean, we did start him a bit of a games, and then he was injured, and then he was resorted to kind of be like a backup kind of thing. I think we should continue to keep him like that. And He should continue what he did last season, kind of sit on the bench, come on whenever needed, and not start every game. He certainly is not a starter for every game. I would say that definitely.
Hmm. Hmm. I mean, there are also questions that are coming up where people are asking to give chance to the academy players at this point in time. If you know Timo Werner is performing this bad, how worse can Harvey Vale perform than what Timo Werner is putting up there?
I thought I saw Morata, and then I saw Timo Werner play how he does most of his times. I mean, he tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, saying at least he tries, he puts in the work effort, but today there was only pace and nothing else. I mean, Arsenal defense, they had it easy today. Apart from that one shot that Mason Mount hit the post and probably a couple of other crosses that from Reece James that glazed past them, they really had nothing to do. And for Saliba, Gabriel, Ben White, it was easy. I mean, Zinchenko finding Saka for fun. The front three of them were just having fun. I mean, Saka, Odegaard, Jesus, Martinelli, they were just having fun with our defense. And our midfield, Jesus Christ, getting overrun. I mean, Conor Gallagher can only come out there with, is the only person who can probably come out of there with some form of credibility. But apart from that, we've been just poor. And again, Trevor Chalobah's mistake, Mendy's mistake, two mistakes leading to those two goals. And again, it's just mistakes FC. Last season, that's what happened towards the end. We come up against low blocks, we can't play through them, and then one mistake from us costs us the game.
That's true. And do you think we will be going back to a back three right now in the
We
second
have
half?
to,
And do you think Emerson will be replaced by Ben Chilwell to create attacking threats from both the ends?
probably, yeah.
Yeah, the answer seems to be very simplistic
Yeah,
right now from
that's pretty
President.
simple. I mean, but the
We're going to
question
a
is
back
who
three.
plays in that
Yeah,
back three? Will Reece James get to that back three, or will um, Thiago Silva, Malangsar, and or will I think we will bring on Koulibaly for that second half, and he'll make that back three, and then that's how I think we will do.
all right, fair enough. A question from the away Gooners. It's always interesting to know that the Arsenal team fans are also interested in the academy talents of Chelsea. This is really, question from away Gooners. He says, "Will Gilmore be given a chance to shine
I
next
highly doubt
season?"
it. I highly doubt it, to be
I think
honest.
he's gone out of favor with Thomas Tuchel, if I'm being honest, after that
Yeah,
loan move from Norwich. And then he was forced to be in that squad in the second half because he picked up an injury. And Norwich actually were not ready to give him chances, a loanee a
yeah,
chance.
and he didn't even light up at Norwich. I mean, he had a few good games here and there, but he didn't really light it up. To be fair,
That's
at least
that's
Broha
true.
had a decent spell, but he also doesn't have like great return numbers in a team that is all out attacking. Let's be honest. Southampton, they don't compromise on defense. They just go all out on attack. So at least Broha had spells in which he did well, but you can't say the same for Billy Gilmore.
Honestly, I feel we're missing someone like Romelu Lukaku. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but then I'm gonna put it out there. I think we're missing Romelu Lukaku, or maybe a profile of Romelu Lukaku up front. I think that's the best way to put it. A profile of
I mean, we
Romelu
haven't even
Lukaku is
replaced
something that is missing.
Fabregas for that matter of fact.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think Arsenal still haven't replaced even Fabregas. If I'm being honest about
Yeah,
it, they tried that with multiple midfielders, but he's someone who's very difficult to replace. Let's get that
yeah, exactly.
out of the picture.
Yeah, but that the only positive to see from here is the crowd in Florida and absolute full numbers. It's absolutely brilliant to see football in full stadiums. And I'm
Do you
gutted not to
think?
be there. But at least I'm happy I didn't spend that to watch that nonsense.
Yeah, Cazorla was the was the closest. Yeah, Cazorla
Yeah,
was
they
the
did. Yeah.
closest.
I mean,
Spanish
I
magician.
felt a bit bad for Santi Cazorla the way he had to, like his injuries, they just ruined his career. I mean, him,
Yeah,
even Jack Wilshere for that matter. I mean, that guy was actually
Wilshere,
so
he
much
had to
injured. I
retire at
mean,
30.
huh?
He had to retire at 30.
Yeah,
Jack
exactly. And
Wilshere.
now I think he's coaching the under 17s or the under 18s. I'm not sure which one, but He's coaching the
Yeah,
Arsenal under 17s, under 18s. But
I think it's the under 23, but yes, probably coaching them how not to get injured.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what's with Arsenal back then. I mean, they always had injuries. I mean, Van Persie didn't have a full season. He was signed in around 2005, 2006, I think. And he didn't play 38 games till 2011, 2012. That just shows you his injury. And first full season, man gets the golden boot and he bounces to Man United and wins them a league title.
Yeah.
I
Who
mean,
could
that's the thing.
forget
That
that
time,
goal from?
Arsenal were injuries were just killing them left, right, and center. I mean, was it the medical staff? Was it the training? I'm not sure what caused so many injuries because I don't think many other teams had that bad of an injury record. I mean, of course, Liverpool last season, no, not last season, the season before, where it was just freak that everyone seemed to be injured at some point of time.
Yeah, but Twitter seems to be reacting different to the performance of Conor Gallagher. They feel that he is not someone who's suiting the system right now. But I still, for one, believe that Gallagher today was miles clear of that of Mason Mount. Not to take a dig at Mason Mount, definitely, but then Mason Mount had that one shot on target, hitting the post. But apart from that, he was nowhere to be seen. But Gallagher, on the other hand, had multiple tackles and multiple win backs in that particular midfield area. I think he definitely brings a different dimension to Chelsea in that midfield region when you compare that to Jorginho. Right now, what you also see is that Jorginho is playing with Conor Gallagher. Maybe a Kovacic with Conor Gallagher would do a lot better in Gallagher winning those balls at the midfield, and then Kovacic driving in forward and finding the spaces and attacking a lot better. Maybe I'd be interested in seeing a Conor Gallagher Kovacic combination to start off with in the second half.
Probably. And
Yeah, the
Diaby,
injury
Eduardo,
risks.
Rosiski. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they were top talents. I mean, Rosiski, I love Rosiski as a player. He was superb. And again, injuries just ruin injuries just ruin careers. I mean, of course, injuries doesn't tell you when they're coming. They just come in when they it just happens. But if it happens once or twice, you can say okay. But in the case of Jack Wilshere, I really doubt whether his body
He
was really fit to play Premier League football. Because I'm sorry,
he
I mean,
had to.
how do you get so many injuries? I mean, I don't want to disrespect the guy, but I'm not sure how you can get so many injuries.
That's true. He had to become a talk sport expert at the age of 29,
Yeah.
and become a coach at the age of 30, just because of that injury. Injury can put the team or put the player completely on his knees, and
Okay,
it's a
Pulisic is
difficult
warming
position to
up.
deal with.
He might come on.
All right, we're seeing Captain America warming up for Chelsea right now. He's already had a preseason goal the previous game, to be honest. But Timo Werner as well had a preseason goal. Look how he played in this particular game. So not to take anything out of that, but yeah, Pulisic is definitely an upgrade on top of what we have right now on the pitch.
Hmm.
Timo Werner.
Yeah.
There is also another question. Are we saying there is no conclusion we can draw from this because Emerson and Chalaba are playing? You know, what it means is maybe just because Chalaba and Emerson are playing this, should we take this game very lightly? And should we call it just a preseason defeat? I don't think so. This is a lot more serious than that.
Exactly. And we are playing Arsenal, who we will be definitely playing in some course in the Premier League season. And we have only one more preseason game to go before our season starts on August the 6th. So this you can't really distance as yes, it is preseason. You should not like infer too much from this, but I don't know. It's just that we seem so lightweight. I mean, for a team that's challenging for a league title, you need decent backups, and our backups seem to be way back compared to our first team. That's the problem. We have
Yeah,
we just have a squad. We don't have proper depth in squad, so to say.
that's true. The squad
And
depth is
Man City, on
something
the other
that
hand, are dominating Bayern just like that.
easily, yeah, easily. And Nizar Kinsella comes out to say that Alonso and Kovacic are also warming up right now. Just put that man as a striker for us. I mean, we don't anyways have a striker. Let's put that
Yeah,
Marcos Alonso as a striker.
I can't believe I'm saying this. The only person, probably only two or three people that I would fancy in front of goal: Marcos Alonso, Ben Silva, Reece James.
True, that is. I mean, though their position is not something that is in front of the goal, these guys have
Exactly.
been the most efficient for Chelsea in the last couple of years in finding the back of the net. I wouldn't be surprised, or rather, I
If
would
Marcos
want
Alonso is in front of goal and he's taking a shot,
that's going in.
99% it's a goal.
That's going in. Yeah, the left foot is magical.
Yeah,
That's going in.
exactly. I mean, that against Southampton, Man United away, first time, bang.
Yeah, and he
If
was
that was
apparently the first
outstrike,
person
if
to,
that was Timo, he would take a touch, try
yeah,
and then try to finish it.
like how he finished in the preseason, this particular season as well. Like he took the shot first, and which was blocked by Michi Batshuayi, and he had to take a rebounded shot, which ended up in the back of the net.
Oh my
But
god,
with
we have
Alonso,
Batshuayi as well in the squad. Jesus Christ.
yeah, it's too much of deadwood to be sold. And also, if
And
you
we paid
remember,
30 to 30. I think we're on 30 mems for that guy.
yeah, and the biggest concern was that at some point he was valued at 50 million on a deal to France, and Marina just flat out rejected that deal. Also, ensuring that he is provided a 1 year extension after him. Reducing in the way that in the form basis, he was provided an extension contract of 1 more year, and that's the reason why he is staying right now at the club.
Oh my god. If
I
we
mean,
had Marina, we would have somehow got rid of Batshuayi for at least 20-25 million.
Yeah, but who put him in the first place into the squad? That's another question that you might have to answer as well when it comes to Marina. There are questions
I mean,
relevant
we
to
buy
Marina
players. I mean, every player is a gamble, though. Whether they work out, whether they don't work out, is another thing. But it didn't work out. I mean, we almost got the money we paid for Morata, though. I mean, I still don't know how we sold him to Atletico for that much money.
that
That's
is true.
that
I mean,
is
that,
that
that's
was just
Marina doing
crazy.
her negotiations. Yeah, that's Marina doing her negotiations.
Yeah,
No, I don't have a problem or a concern with Marina negotiating. I still think the only concern that I would be having in the way that Marina has been operating in the transfer window historically is that she has to listen a lot more to sports people, like football people,
exactly.
when making footballing decisions, and when making manager changes as well, because what history tells you with respect to Chelsea is that you bring in players and managers who suit different systems on a linear fashion. So after Antonio Conte, if you're going ahead and bringing someone like Pep Guardiola, let's say for example, that's completely two different systems. You cannot do that whatsoever because Antonio is more of a 3-4-3 man with a counter-attacking tactics, but Pep Guardiola is up front with attackers, and he likes to play more passes on the attacking front. And if you bring in players as well to suit just Antonio Conte, then you would not be in a position to adapt to the Pep Guardiola situation. Though you can just bring in Pep Guardiola, you still have to invest on his own players, and that's what historically Chelsea has been doing. That's probably the reason why we spend too much on every season, but still fail to get results at times.
Yeah.
The second half is about to start. We already got an information that Pulisic, Kovacic, and Alonso were warming up for this particular half. Let's see who is going to come out. Chelsea players are walking into the pitch. Arsenal players are already on the pitch.
Oh, Alonso is
We've
in,
got
Pulisic is in, Aspi is in.
Aspilicueta, the captain
Oh,
for
it's
Chelsea
surely a
Football
back
Club,
three
is
then.
in. Yeah, it seems to be a back three.
Yeah. So Aspi, Thiago Silva, and Malangsar. But who is Pulisic on for? That's the question.
Let's see that.
Yeah. Because Alonso is on famous, and that's clearly there. Kovacic is also on. Wow.
Yeah, this is all four substitutions are already made now,
Yeah, I think he's on for Gallagher.
or five actually.
Hmm. I mean, it's
I'd
preseason.
be
You can make also we can change the entire 11.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, last game we Charlotte first half we played totally different team. Second half we played totally different team.
I,
So
yeah, I think we did the same against Club America as well. So
yeah. You
two
can
different
change it
11s.
around, and it's normal.
We made four changes at the break. Aspilicueta, Alonso, Kovacic, and Pulisic comes on for Emerson, Gallagher, Werner, and Sterling, respectively, which means Sterling is out.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Ah, what oh,
That
nah,
wasn't
it's a foul. Thought we get the ball back, but it was a foul.
Aspilicueta with that challenge. Guys, we are underway the second half. Arsenal 2,
Oh, Timo
Chelsea
Werner is
nil.
not playing. Thank God.
Yeah, Timo is not playing.
Yeah, so front three is
Kovacic replacing.
Pulisic, Havertz, and Mason Mount.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
I
hey,
would have,
hey. Oppa.
since that was Kovacic, he managed to get out of the pressure. I mean, he can dribble past easily.
Yeah,
Otherwise, that would have been, if it was anyone else, we would have lost the ball there,
yeah.
then and there.
I mean, I don't know why Jorginho out of tight spaces tries to just dibble dabble instead of just pump it away.
Malang Sarr with a good work on the defensive front. This is Thiago Silva making sure the ball reaches Mendy. 46 minutes into the game, Arsenal 2, Chelsea nil. Florida Cup 2022 second half is underway here at Orlando, USA. Kovacic to Malang Sarr. Loses the ball there. Chelsea, it's going to be an Arsenal throw in. Christian Pulisic could have done a better job, but it is what it is.
Oh, even Arsenal have made changes. Nuno Tavares is playing.
This is Nuno Tavares running
Ah,
in
excellent
forward.
from these James.
Good work from Reece James. He looks a lot stronger for Nuno Tavares. This is Kai Havertz running in forward, putting the ball in for Kovacic. Why? You went in and decided to put the ball for Kovacic, who was not even in a position to receive this. This is Malang Sarr once again with a poor pass. Thank God Gabriel Jesus did not control that ball. Kovacic. Thiago Silva. There you go. Recycling FC. Aspilicueta.
Huh?
Good ball in forward. I'm not sure who he was trying to find, or maybe he was trying to take a shot, but
None of the
none of that
above. He
happened.
just went in between all of them.
Yeah. None of the above.
Okay, we have started the second half a bit better, as we should. That looked a handball, right? No? I mean, kind of looked like. Why did he let it run out of play? I mean, if at least if we control, there was a chance for possession. But anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah, maybe Thomas Tuchel instructed, just come from the back. Don't start the attack there. So he's like, okay, fine. Put the ball to the
Okay.
defender and take it from there. Poor
Ah.
control there from Mason Mount. Malang Sarr was running it for. Okay, that's a foul. Yellow card this time shown on. What's that?
No, I think it's on Mount. It's on
Mason
Mount,
Mount.
yeah.
Yeah, Mason Mount. Yeah.
It's a terrible tackle. Man controlled it with his hand.
Goodness
I
me,
think
you're
Sar
doing this in
stamped
front of your
on.
referee.
Partey as well.
Thank God he did not get an yellow card. We don't
Yeah.
have replacement in that position now.
Oh,
Brilliant ball in. Thiago Silva once again doing his duty to perfection. That's exactly where I have a problem. Like Malang Sarr did not know what to do after Thiago Silva defended that and passed the
exactly.
ball. If it was Koulibaly, I would expect him to do a lot better. Maybe Koulibaly comes in the next last 10 minutes or so. Do you see that happening?
Maybe give him a run in because they don't expect.
Just a feel for the game.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's
I mean,
Edu
whenever ball
Mendy
goes to
passing that.
Mendy's feet, I just shiver. I don't know why.
It's okay. It's quite normal when you see Mendy at the goal.
Yeah, I know. At least it was Kepa and goal, and we're passing it to him. At least we were like, okay, man, at least knows how to sort his feet out.
uh, Jesus Jorginho putting in the ball for Reece James. Reece James running in forward, trying to whip across in forward, decides to pull it back.
Whoa!
Another corner. Oh my goodness. Should have been Marcus Alonso finding the back of the
Yeah,
net
but
at
I
that
think he
point in
just
time.
slipped.
Yeah, he did slip. I think he should have taken another step to reach the ball. Marcus Alonso still trying to attack from that position. Malang Sarr is playing a lot higher up the pitch, which will expose that left position. If they can exploit that left position, that is the reason why you can find Gabriel Jesus playing a lot more on that left flank. Because once Malang Sarr starts to come in forward, all that they have to do is put a ball behind Malang Sarr to initiate an attack from that left flank.
Exactly.
It's almost Marcus Alonso and Pulisic playing together in that position on the
Yeah.
right wing or left wing. Reece James. Aspilicueta back to Reece James. Nuno Tavares trying to keep Reece James calm out there.
If only
Reece
Star
James
shoots from here, which he does,
and
that was
just
not a bad effort, though. I mean, I
taking
think
a shot from
at least
40
we have
yards out
to.
doesn't make you Antonio Rudiger.
I mean, we have to register something on the shots on shots, right?
Yeah, I mean these are shots off target, not even on
At
target
least it
anymore.
registers the shots, so we cannot.
Oh goodness, this is where Chelsea has now come to. Like we are expecting people to just take random shots so that we can register shots on, or off target as well. We'll take
Okay.
whatever it comes. Oh my goodness, this is a good ball in forward,
Oh,
slightly
yeah,
wider,
that was
slightly pushed
almost.
wider. That is. But I like the second half performance from Chelsea at this point in time. Arsenal have not been able
I think
to.
Arsenal are just sitting back and waiting on counters because they don't need to go hell and leather. Hell for leather, sorry.
I wouldn't really call that so much because I mean Arsenal do want to consolidate a lead for one more goal. I think they would still be happy getting one more. 2-0 is a bit risky at any
Yeah,
point
it
in time.
is.
But Chelsea is just playing the possession game that they're used to.
Yeah, like always, we have possession and then we don't do
Recycle
anything with
possession.
it.
Yeah. It's 53 minutes into the game, guys. Arsenal 2, Chelsea nil. If you guys are watching us live right now, please press that like button. Um, and do visit PB Talks, Prasanna Balakrishnan in his YouTube channel. He is nearing that 500 subscriber mark. He is 3 short of it, I believe, or 4 short of it. Let's help him do that. And we are also on course for a 300 subscriber mark. We are down by 37 subscribers. We're
Oh,
263 right now. That's a good shot as well from Mason Mount across, actually. No one was there to at the end of it. A proper number 9 would have positioned himself there.
yeah. Oh,
Good ball in forward. Mason
wow.
Mount trying to find Kovacic out there. Good interception by
At least
Arsenal
we're playing
defenders out
some
there.
half decent football. Oh my god, Jesus just turned and now they are on the attack. Oh, Saka against Alonso. Oh my god, just don't get spun.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing. Saka against Alonso. But Alonso
Oh,
does
Shaka's
surprise you
gonna
during
shoot.
these
Ah,
duels.
sixer. Well, at least we are
Did you
playing
think
some half decent football.
that's true? I mean, it's
Yeah,
forcing Arsenal to take a shot from a distance.
yeah, that's what we have come to. I mean, the thing we do normally every game is put it to Reece James and then hope that he gets across in,
And
and
hope that
then
we have someone to receive at the end of the cross. It's all
exactly.
hope,
At least
but
Reece
it's
James put across in, but there's no one to take
receive
it.
it. Kovacic,
Okay.
Mason
Ah,
Mount. Uh,
didn't even allow Havertz to take a shot.
oh, that was Kai Havertz. Okay, thought it was Mason Mount.
No, Xhaka's gone down. I don't know why.
Jesus as well.
Wow.
Please tell me he's gotten injured
That's
and will not play the rest of the season.
asking too much, but anyway.
I mean, let's take one on one. Yeah, I mean, Pulisic is anyways going to be injured after the start of the season, so let's rest both of them. Nketiah is coming in. Nketiah is coming in for Gabriel Jesus possibly. Um,
Woo! Calling, calling,
he
calling.
it's going to be a lot risky. Defending against Nketiah on his form is not easy job. Do you think this kind of losses are coming in for at the right time for Chelsea Football Club? I mean, if there were times to pick up loss, maybe this is it.
Exactly. I mean, this is the only time we can afford to pick up a loss in pre-season
Yeah, and all that
because
it
we
tells the
know.
ownership.
Sorry, come
Yeah.
again.
Uh, what I was trying to say was all that it tells the leadership or the club ownership is that we are not yet ready for the season, and it would initiate, or kind of fasten up the process in the leadership level to get us two or three more players because we've got still
Exactly.
that possibility to do
Because we
that over the
definitely need
line.
another striker. We definitely need either Kunde or Kimpembe or even both of them. And a midfielder, I'm not sure who we would go for. And yeah, this is the only time
Frankie
to be
De Jong
picking up a
possibly.
loss, though. So, oh, Nketiah is on for Jesus.
Yeah, I was expecting that. Aaron Ramsdale, a long ball in forward, trying to find Martinelli, but then a good work from Chelsea. Aspilicueta, to be more specific, we get the throw in as well. Arteta is passing instruction next to Reece James. You do realize that Reece James can hear, right, and can understand English.
You definitely cannot pass the ball around with Nketiah around. Man's like a poacher.
Yeah, he is N'Golo Kante on drugs. That too running in the front line.
Yeah, exactly. He just close and like that Leeds goal just simplifies him. I mean, he kept it for too long, and Kitty just closed him. Wham, goal. That's it. Simple. No
And when you
nonsense.
have
Nothing.
someone like Jorginho in the squad, that's something that is expected
Oh
for us to
yeah.
do.
Oh my god.
Aspilicueta to Reece James. Reece James decided to dribble and ended up getting a throw in for Chelsea now. We are almost 60 minutes into the game, 59 minutes to be precise. But Arsenal 2, Chelsea nil in the Florida Cup 2022. Malang Sarr with the ball in for Marcus Alonso on that left wing back position. Ball to Kovacic now losing the ball, Kovacic, but claims gets the foul towards the end of it. Odegaard with that foul. That was again a foul. I think, yeah,
Arsenal
a
are
free
doing
kick.
what Chelsea did in that first 15, 10 minutes.
Yeah. This is the right time to do it, if you ask me, not in the first 10 minutes
Yeah,
of the game.
exactly. You're 2-0 up and
Oh, football Twitter is going to be going crazy in the next few hours if Arsenal
of
are getting
course,
a win over Chelsea.
already the Gunde situation and now this to make it even worse.
It doesn't reflect positively on the Chelsea leadership, does it? The
Exactly, it
new
doesn't.
leadership. Great time, Showtime. A very good fan of Marina Granskaya says this is so sad. Losing 2-0 to a small club is nothing new. Charity FC.
I mean, we were.
There's a
Oh, okay.
fight.
There's a fight going on. There's a fight going on.
There's a fight breaking out between Martinelli, Reece James, and Nuno Tavares. Come on, Nuno Tavares, pick up a fight with someone who's of your size. That's Reece James that you're talking about there.
You know, I realized it was about to be so dark. So, ah.
Thiago Silva. Now
Oh
to
my
Marcus
God,
Alonso.
Mendy. Oh my God. Oh. Oh.
Mendy.
Wait, that to it. Nketiah poaching.
Yeah. Kovacic, we're playing so deep. This is a lot riskier. We managed to get the ball out, but this is so
Exactly.
riskier the way that we're trying to play. This is Aspilicueta dribbling in
Um,
forward.
we don't even know how we
Ball
lost
one
the
back.
ball.
Yeah. Poor camera work there. Didn't have to show NKT's yellow card out there in a full screen when the game was progressing.
Hmm.
61 minutes into the game, Arsenal 2, Chelsea nil. That was a handball from Saka. Desperate Maradona effort, to control the ball. He did that at least to score a goal. You were doing that, not even in the 30-yard box.
Oh.
All right, this is a risky one. Oh, that's a good defensive work. I'm not sure if I can call that defensive work, but Thiago Silva gets it on the body. Marcus
Okay.
Alonso in forward for Kai Havertz, who receives the ball, will decide to put the ball behind to generate an attack from there. Marcus Alonso, back to Marcus Alonso once again. Now Marcus Alonso, now to Kai Havertz, who puts the ball to Kovacic, and that's it. Everyone from Arsenal have fallen behind to defend now.
Exactly.
Kovacic, Marcus Alonso, Malang Sarr, Christian Pulisic.
What was that?
Losing the ball, Christian Pulisic there. Thank God we had Thiago Silva to sweep it clean. Aspilicueta. Now to Reece. What's the pass there? Reece should have been careful out there.
Man's having fun.
Thiago Silva once again doing the defensive work out there. Oh my goodness, what would happen to this team if it was not for Thiago Silva? It's just
And we
crazy
have
out there.
Michi Batshuayi coming on.
I mean, I'm still going to prefer Michi Batshuayi to come in. He's at least a proper number 9.
Oh yeah,
Um,
mounts off. ZH is on.
Mounts off. Hakim Ziyech is on. But then we've moved on
If
already to a
Silva
back
was
three.
not there, we would have been conceding 5 or 6.
True, but tell me one thing: you had Ziyech not playing in your back 4, and now we've changed it to back 3, and you're bringing in Hakim Ziyech. Make sense to me.
No sense. I think Tuchel is just trying. Oh my God, Malang. I think there's only one good game in a Chelsea shirt, and that was Brentford away.
I think he scored in that as well, right?
No, he didn't score, but he just had a good game. That's it.
Mendy's distribution once again. It's a lot scary. Marcus Alonso now. One player who I am confident of his footwork, but decides to put the ball to
Exactly.
Jorginho. I mean, people call out Marcus Alonso for being slow, but I think you get that sort of a consistency from Marcus Alonso. I really want one of the managers to
Exactly.
try him on the attacking front and see what
Yeah,
happens
you
from
know what
there.
you're getting from him.
Yeah. The away Gunners says that, do you reckon Hakim Ziyech, um, beyond the end of the transfer window with Milan constantly circling will stay beyond?
I think we'll somehow keep him. I think we'll keep him. Because after that first rumors, we never heard anything from anything from anyone.
I think Milan are
Oh,
right now
Alonso got
concentrating on
skinned by
another deal.
Saka. Oh my life. Oh my life. It's
That's a
now.
goal.
Oh, it's
Offside
now
was it?
three.
No.
Flipping hell.
That's three. Bakayoko Saka makes it three for Arsenal. 65 minutes into the game, Arsenal 3, Chelsea nil. I cannot believe I'm reading this scoreline out loud at 2022 Florida Cup 2000. Florida Cup. Uh, no, it's just sad at this point in time. Chelsea are looking all over the place.
Defensively, man. Saka just skinned Alonso. And where's our defense? No one's there. Just
Now,
like take him shot after shot after shot.
now I know how the entire Twitter community will be reacting. Everything is going to go on Alonso, just making him the scapegoat of this particular game,
Yeah.
which apparently he is not. We were already 2-0 down anyways, and he scored anyways on a rebound. Yeah. This is not mostly Marcus Alonso's fault, as much as like he should have stopped Bakayoko Saka earlier in the game.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is Marcus Alonso is not the only problem in the club. So stop focusing on Marcus Alonso only and get the attacking stuff sorted out. Chelsea has failed to score through attackers for the entirety of the last season.
As Vijaykanth says, இது எவ்வளவு பெரிய கேவலம் தெரியுமா இது?
Avamaனம்.
And still they're pressing high.
Yeah, they want to get a 4-0, 5-0, just making it.
Yeah.
This is already a drub, if you ask me. They want to
Exactly.
make it worse.
Well, if
And why
this
would they
means
not?
Arsenal give false hope and then finish fifth again, I don't mind.
Yeah. Michi with a good link up play with Hakim Ziyech. See, you get that link up play. He was ready at that point in time. I prefer Michi. I cannot believe I'm saying this. Kai Havertz, is not that better than Michi Batshuayi at this point in time.
Oh,
See, you get
decent.
that from Michi, right? He at least took that shot. Kai Havertz wouldn't even be at that position to take the shot.
Yeah,
Yeah, forget taking shot. He wouldn't even be there to receive the ball.
exactly.
That's what a number 9 does for you. He knows where to position himself.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, Saka was offside, by the way. I mean,
Yeah, realistically, it shouldn't be called as a goal. You don't have VAR in that particular
yeah,
preseason.
friendlies, nah. Who would even care?
Yeah. Because that's why I called out as an offside as well. I felt it was an offside.
But flag stayed down. You knew it was a goal. There was no like VAR or something.
Yeah, the problem was Saka was more forward than the offside referee.
Anyone
itself.
else?
Yeah, the referee was just tracking back at that point in time.
Yeah.
If you see, the referee is actually behind Saka.
Yeah.
At least pull one back, Chelsea.
Exactly my point. Save some face.
You just don't give Arsenal a clean sheet that they can be proud of. We're talking about Chelsea defense that we can be proud of, and then we leak three goals.
Oh,
Not a good job.
oh,
Marcus Alonso, but a good ball actually, nevertheless.
yeah,
I mean,
ZH.
you get that from Hakim Ziyech, don't you?
Hmm.
These kind of deliveries. It's just that no one is at the end of it. Far post cross, a brilliant one at
He
that.
nutmegged
Mark,
Alonso.
yeah, yeah, you can be proud of that. Nutmegging Alonso from 30 feet out. I think the luck is also not on our favor right today.
Arsenal bringing another set of substitutes.
Yeah, they're bringing their B team now. Elneny, I don't
Pepe,
even know the other
Cedric,
players. Cedric.
Marquinhos. I don't even know whether to look forward to the season.
True, that is. It's going to be a disappointing season from the looks of it.
Yeah. I mean, again, it will be like we start half decent. December will be top, but there's a World Cup break, so this summer crash will not happen.
Yeah, but probably that's the reason why we are crashing out now.
Yeah.
If Josh and Concierge of Crime, these guys are watching the stream, I know Josh is in there right now in this particular Arsenal versus Chelsea game. Uh, not a good um, game to start off your
I think we would
Chelsea
struggle even for top
season.
four. I mean, because Tottenham are cooking. Man United have started well in pre-season. But only if we start the season, we would know. I mean, 10, 15 games, we would have a fair idea of how things would pan out.
Yeah, and
But still, I mean,
Lizion,
oh, we're bringing our
Lizion
next set of.
has
Koulibaly is coming on finally.
finally, but he's coming on for Reece James.
Hudson Odoi, oh my god. Jesus Christ.
And is that Kennedy? No,
No, it's Ethan
it's
Ampadu.
Ampadu. Yeah. I mean, I should. I'd speculate we should have had Ethan Ampadu right from the start.
Yeah.
So Ethan Ampadu plays in the center, and Koulibaly goes. Koulibaly goes to the center, and Ethan Ampadu plays in the wing. I
Yeah.
can't even understand what we're trying to do now.
I don't know. It's just try everyone out. Don't care about whether we get a goal back or not. We just want to see
I mean,
players
at least
out
you should
there.
try them in their positions.
Exactly.
Otherwise, no point in trying them only, because you've got
Yeah.
all centre backs in your team right now, like
Huh.
Ethan Ampadu, Thiago Silva, Malang Sarr. Imagine how many centre backs we have right now in the pitch.
Exactly.
All that you can expect at 75 minutes into the game, being a Chelsea fan, is this awkward silence because
Yeah.
we are 3-0 down and
At
Arsenal
least
are
one good
leading.
thing is there's only 17 minutes and
Yeah, I can
they'll
soon
Chelsea
return to
won't
bed.
torture us for 6 more days because our next friendly is on 29th, I think.
Yeah, against Udinese.
Yeah.
Not sure how that is going to end up.
Exactly.
Michi Batshuayi being fouled there. He was trying to link up with Hakim Ziyech. I cannot believe I'm going to say this, but I think Muchi Batshuayi should be staying in as a backup striker. If at all we lose
Exactly.
out
Man's
on
at least
Persia.
trying.
Yeah. I mean, false nine, Kai Havertz is not working anymore. Yeah, let's be
Seriously.
honest about it.
I mean, we've been playing with a false striker since Diego Costa left anyway.
True.
Let
Tried
alone
to bring in
false nine,
Lukaku.
false striker. Okay.
I think he's
Hudson Roy
offside.
offside. It takes a special
Yeah.
talent to be offside there. What a player.
I mean, this was not even a challenge for to the offside referee. He was miles offside anyways. He should have known the moment he went for the ball. Foul by
All
Marcus
on.
Alonso. That's fine, buddy. Just go ahead. You can get the red card also.
I don't even care at this point.
Yeah, yeah. What
Man
is he trying to
literally
do?
hugging him like
Hug.
his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Come on, don't leave me, don't leave me. Now watch Arsenal Twitter and their. Wait, how did Marquinhos? I mean, I don't know. Here it's showing that Marquinhos got a yellow card.
Yeah, I think it's the wrong way to call it
Yeah,
out.
I mean
Oh,
here
Koulibaly almost looks like.
so random. I
I,
mean they put actually one time Mason Hunt instead of Mason Mount. Jeez.
I think they are learning soccer now.
Yeah.
Ethan Ampadu is being
Now
fouled there.
watch the Arsenal Twitter. The top fans all go crazy about this, saying, "Oh, we're going for the league, this, that, and the other." I know what's coming.
Yeah, I know that. Correct. And that
And our fan
this
base will
hype
have a
is
meltdown.
correct. Both of the fan base are reactionary, and I know it's probably going to be a negativity in Twitter right now after this particular game. I also wanted to ask you, Lukaku is gone nowhere. Almost Koulibaly looks like a Lukaku. A bit broader shoulders, a physique just like that.
Yeah,
Um, a long shots. He looks a tad bit like Lukaku.
exactly.
I mean, I don't mind having Lukaku in your defense line. He at
Yeah,
least is physical enough to be on the defensive line. Christian Pulisic running in forward and just getting fouled there.
yeah.
I
At
mean, I
least
don't
he
know.
does something to please the American crowd.
Yeah, getting fouled. Does that please the Americans?
I mean, him running
Running,
something.
walking, and all that.
I
Tell
mean,
me
that's the
one
only
thing.
thing for them to smile now. There's nothing else to smile about the game.
Yeah, that's true. Mylan Niles and all comes into the squad. Last that I saw him play was 6 months before when Arsenal were down in the trenches.
Yeah, I mean,
Bombi
he
SL.
went on loan to, I think it was a team that played in the Conference League final. Who did Roma play? Was it Feyenoord?
Good. Yeah, fine not.
I think it was Feyenoord. Yeah, I think he went on loan to Feyenoord, I think.
Whatever. At this point, I couldn't care less.
I just want this to end. Just, oh, now you see Hudson Lloyd dispossessed by, oh,
good work from
Koulibaly, get in
Koulibaly.
there.
Now I want to see desperately how Koulibaly reacts to after this. Finishing.
Get in there. Come on, yes.
That's good work. That's good work. This is exactly what you get from Koulibaly and not from Chalobah, right? Once he wins
Chalobah's
the
not
ball,
even
Chalobah doesn't
strong.
know what to do. You could see Pepe being muscled off there.
Yeah, I mean, just look
Like
at him,
literally
that
muscled
big
off.
guy.
He's just holding Pepe on one
They
hand.
say like a kadappada மாதிரி ஒருத்தன் இருக்கான்னா.
He's like kabaddi player.
Yeah.
Physically.
Kabaddi player, rugby players, they all like built and like.
Yeah, glorified version of kabaddi rugby.
Yeah. because that's football here,
Yeah,
not
American
this
football.
football.
Yeah, you play with your hands and you call it football. Not sure how that makes sense though.
And even their clubs, everything has an FC in front or behind of it.
Why? Why?
Exactly, New York City FC, FC Dallas, Inter Miami CF, and yet they call it soccer. I don't know. I don't understand, man. I mean, this country, it just opposite of everyone.
Everything. They drive on the
Yeah,
left side.
Celsius. We say temperature in Celsius. These guys say in Fahrenheit.
They've got a completely different metric system.
Yeah,
SI unit for
kgs,
everything is different.
pounds.
They have miles for kilometers.
Yeah,
Everything is different there.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, that difference is what probably attracts a lot of people to the country as well.
Yeah.
Get the ball to Marcus Alonso. Come on. He's almost literally begging you to give the ball. Malangsar. A strong midfielder is all I ask for at this point in time. Even get me Thomas Partey, I'll be happy with it.
I mean, Kante, would he start? I mean, he seems like kind of a forgotten man at this time. N'Golo Kante, I mean,
Yeah.
is he injured or what?
That's a good question. He's
Or
not
he's
been
just
seen in all
not
three
playing?
preseason games.
Because man is not featured in any. I think he only featured in back in England. He featured him and Loftus Cheek. He featured in the game against Bournemouth.
Did he even travel with the squad?
I don't think so. He did. He just stayed back and played the games against Bournemouth.
Was he good anything?
And I mean, it wasn't televised, so or even like streamed anywhere. So I just had no idea.
Reported,
I
yeah.
think it was just them.
Bring in Ross Barkley for the last 7 minutes. Come on.
Yeah.
You can at least see some.
Preseason Zidane.
Yeah. Where is he going to
Wow.
impress if not
A
here?
record attendance in the camp and that stadium 63,811.
To see this.
Yeah.
Arsenal demolishing Chelsea. Chelsea 6 and Chelsea FCS. I mean, they are actually reporting it.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
63,811. Yeah. And the hashtag is blues in the USA. Put that as blues in the mud.
In the mud.
Yeah.
At least one good thing, the Americans got to see Chelsea players. They got to meet Roberto Di Matteo. I mean, Roberto Di Matteo actually he did like a meet and greet kind of thing. So what Chelsea do is every preseason they get a legend to meet the fans and all. And Di Matteo met them.
Yeah, he for sure is one. 2012 Champions League. Who can forget that?
As a player and as a manager.
Absolutely. I mean, that short span of time.
I think he met Tuchel somewhere. Yeah, I think obviously you're there. But I think him winning a FA Cup as a player and a manager could teach a team how to.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So, guys, 83 minutes into the game, Arsenal 3, Chelsea 0. Hopefully, Thomas Tuchel learns something from that.
Can we just finish this game? There's no point.
You want us to end the stream?
I mean, not end the stream. We'll talk about something else. Let's talk cricket. Come on. India, West Indies, second ODI. That's at least something positive.
Yeah, before we do that, I just wanted to read out this comment from Ave Gunas, I think.
இவனை கூப்பிட்ட தப்பா போச்சு வச்சு செய்யறான் நம்மள தேவையா எனக்கு தேவையா
Yeah, I know. Even you and me can muscle Pepe, not counted.
Jalladu. I mean, but still, I mean that big centre back is what you want. Oh my God, Arsenal in the attack. Oh my God. Oh.
Good work from Koulibaly once again. At least accept this. That was a good defensive work. Yeah, that's an example of the player that we've acquired this season. What a
Yeah,
sliding
exactly.
tackle that was!
We know what he
Brilliant work.
we at least seeing him.
Actually, in the preseason, sorry, in the training ground, uh, I heard from the local fans that Thiago Silva and Koulibaly were playing together in the same team. So Koulibaly was playing on the left of Thiago Silva, but then we did not, come with that particular lineup for this particular game because
Yeah,
maybe he
I
was
think
not as
for
match fit.
Udinese that has to be because that is our last preseason before the season starts. So he
Yeah,
has
one
to
mock
start there.
test.
Yeah, I don't want to see Trevor Chalaba. I don't want to see Timo Werner. I don't want to see Callum Hudson-Odoi. Seriously, man.
Callum Hudson-Odoi running in forward, decide to
Yeah,
take
as usual, that's the trick with the flick and goes back.
yeah,
Now
decide to take a
புத்திசாலித்தனம்.
detour. இதுக்கு அந்த பந்து அங்கேயே இருந்திருக்கலாமே.
அதான் இதுக்கு படித்துப்பட்ட குடோன்ல இருந்திருக்கலாமே. எதுக்கு அவ்வளவு தூரம் போய் சுத்தி வந்துகிட்டு.
Oh goodness.
Sorry guys, we're just having some fun in Tamil. Emotions
Yeah.
are best conveyed in your mother tongue.
But
Yeah,
yeah, if we want to digress from this topic of football, since the way
exactly.
that Arsenal are playing right now against Chelsea,
Exactly. India West
maybe
Indies
we'll talk
second
a bit of
ODIs tomorrow.
cricket. Yeah, Shreyas Iyer apparently has been playing good like the last match.
Yeah.
Do you
Last game he
see
got a
him
50. Last
replacing?
game he got a 50. Yeah.
I'm going to ask this question. Look, it might look a bit more premature coming from me at this point in time, but do you think in the longer run, Shreyas Iyer could be the person who might replace Virat Kohli as your one-down batsman in one-day cricket?
Maybe. It's not a bad shout. But obviously every player has their weaknesses, but I think Shreyas Iyer is just coming off. He's starting to show what he's capable of. Like
Yeah,
obviously he
and
got
he
his
had a
test
good IPL as
debut, he
well.
got his century and whatnot, and he's starting to slowly prove himself. Whereas he would get the chance here and there, and he would be like it's a bit inconsistent. But now he's getting a bit more consistent. So I think he'll play tomorrow as well as the same number 3, and obviously it's just like tryouts to see our bench strength for the World Cup because ultimately that's the end goal. But if anything might change tomorrow, I have to see the squad because we do have like 25 million players in our squad. That's how deep our squad is. Can't believe I'm
Yeah,
saying this.
we've got 3 India team A, B, and C. So I
Exactly,
wouldn't be surprised if we have an entire 11 tomorrow different.
exactly. I mean, I would want Arshdeep to bowl. I would want Arshdeep to play because I like that guy. I mean, he played well for Punjab. He even played well for India in the T20 against England. So
I'll be honest with you. I don't want Ashdeep to play in a one-day international. I'd rather prefer him in a T20. I know
I mean,
he's
he's in the
very good with
squad. I
his.
mean, it doesn't make sense if you're not going to pick him, right?
It does not make any sense, but maybe he is in there to provide a bit of a backup to the already existing team, and maybe to provide a bit of a difference in terms of training, because see again he is one of those players who you can expect those slower balls, off cutters and leg cutters. He's very good with the leg cutters apparently, and he's a left arm seamer also, who can do the space variation a lot better. All these things are more specific skill set associated with your T20 international. In a 10-over game, you'd expect more control and more, maybe pace to a bit, and
Yeah.
not
That
the
is true. That
variations
is
to an
true.
extreme.
Yeah. I
That's the
mean,
reason why I think,
we're anyways like it's like an experimental squad only. I mean, might as well give
yeah.
everyone a go instead of just wasting their
And,
chances. I mean,
and what is this
might
with
not make
Deepak
sense,
Chahar's
but
injury?
yeah, but Samson is like I don't know. I'm
He's
flattered to
wasting his
deceive by that
chances,
guy. I mean, they keep saying pick him, but he's so inconsistent.
and he wastes his chances a lot
Yeah,
more. Like,
I mean, he gets off to a good start. He plays some good shots, but then he gets
I
out
mean,
in the most softest ways possible.
Correct. And I think the only reason why yesterday Sanju Samson played was because maybe Ishan Kishan, if he was
Wicket
picked
keeping,
up for the
yeah, he
squad,
actually saved
yeah,
that last ball, penalty made ball for going for four.
yeah. And if at all Ishan Kishan was picked up for this particular game, I think Shubman Gill wouldn't have been able to be played, right? And that's probably the reason why they wanted Shubman Gill in the squad as well as another player
And
who
our
can be the
Karapara
wicketkeeper.
defender gets a yellow card.
I am fine with it, no problem. As long as you do the job, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, yeah. So
Uh,
Samson,
yes, Sanju Samson, probably that's the reason why he, even featured in the squad. A player who can play in that, behind number four, number five as well positions, not just on the opening slot. Because if it was Ishan Kishan, you would obviously have to give the opening slot to him, and Shubman Gill cannot play anywhere except for the opening. So I mean, he can honestly, because he has been playing all along in the number five and number six. But after coming to IPL, once KKR converted him to an opening batsman, he prefers to bat at the top of the order, and in Test cricket as
who?
well, he's opening the bat. Shubman Gill.
Okay, yeah, yeah, got it. Yeah, I mean, he started off as a lower order batsman, but from when he got put to the top of the order, he's actually started doing well.
A lot better, yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting that time right, and he is someone who's technically gifted, if I can put it that way. Oh,
Oh,
what a shot that was!
yeah.
Good block from Mendy though, but what a shot
Yeah,
out
Gill, the
from
problem with
distance.
him again, I mean, he gets his starts, glorious shots, but again he wastes his opportunity.
Wow, brilliant shot.
Yeah,
From that distance, getting it on target itself is a
exactly.
challenging thing.
Up and over the wall and almost into the corner.
Yeah.
Just 40 minutes of 40 seconds of torture more. If he just do us a favor and blow the whistle.
Yeah, 2 minutes of added time is long 2 minutes.
Just put us out of our misery once and for all. I know
Yeah,
it's
once
only
and for all.
pre-season, but
You
congrats
know what?
Arsenal
Playing,
for winning the
yeah,
World Cup.
probably the biggest cup that they ever gonna win.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
Goal 4-0 makes it 4-0 there.
how is
And
how is he so open there?
no one was tracking him. That's 4-0 to Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal is just toying around with Chelsea at this point in time. It's not even a proper contest anymore. Charlotte gave Chelsea Charlotte and Orlando would have given a better contest to our Arsenal than
Exactly.
Chelsea doing
Orlando at
right
least
now.
scored a goal,
Yeah.
and it was only 3-1.
A shirtless celebration for a preseason victory? Come on, man. You can do a lot better than that.
I mean, look at this. I mean, how is that guy actually free?
There's like literally no one tracking him. Aspilicueta took the wrong man, I believe. See, Koulibaly was supposed to be tracking this man, and
Yeah,
Aspilicueta should be tracking this man who actually scored the goal, Bambi, Sambi Lokonga.
Sambi
Sorry, what
Lokonga.
did I
Yeah,
say? But it's what it is.
full-time whistle. Appa, thank you so much.
முடிஞ்சு சோலி முடிஞ்சு.
Appa, Sami.
4-0. That's a humiliating defeat for Chelsea
Yeah,
Football Club in the US to finish off the US, as Chelsea Football Club Twitter would like to call it, the Blues in the USA.
Blues
I
in the
think they just
USA.
went off for a photo op.
Yeah, more like should have been blues in the USA or blues in the mud. But yeah, pretty pathetic performance.
Yeah, good
Just
morning to you, Shrey. If you had
yeah.
woken up to actually watch the game at
I feel
5:15.
for the people who have stayed up late in England to watch that nonsense,
Yeah.
and at least in England it's 1 a.m. on Sunday 1 a.m. Not a bad deal, to be fair. But for Indians getting up at 5:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning, to watch this absolute
Sunday morning.
nonsense. And to all our
It's
fellow
just
content
troubling.
creators who are absolutely living in the moment, Ankit Bhai, Drog Baba, um, Adidev,
The which, yeah.
etc., etc. Yeah, um, just we just get to Udinese, and 6 days Chelsea won't disappoint us. Apart from if they sign Kunde, that is. And yeah, that's it.
Shrey says I did second half watch along mate after sleeping at 12, waking up at 5, and this is
Yeah,
what I have to go through.
second
Not
half
worried
wasn't
about the
bad. I
defeat.
mean, I mean, second half was equally as bad. We lost 2-0. The first half also we lost 2-0. So
Yeah.
not a big
I mean, we
difference.
started the second half a lot better, but
Yeah,
then
yeah,
slowly
we did.
digress
We
from
did.
there. Not worried about the performance, but about the defeat and the margin. Yeah, the margin is huge, isn't it? It's huge.
Yeah, I mean, even performance. I mean, going up front, we have just nothing. I mean, despite spending, we have so many multi-million pound attackers, and yet the only players who look good were our academy boys in Mason Mount, who had a shot, and Conor Gallagher, who looked half decent.
True, true. A lot of points to be addressed in this Chelsea squad. Hopefully, we get our transfer deals very
Yeah,
properly
I'm
right.
expecting Thomas
Otherwise,
Tuchel to put a rod up their ass and just because that's
yeah,
what needs
get
to
the
be done
transfer
to them.
deals
Like,
done.
seriously,
Otherwise, Thomas Tuchel would also be out the window very soon, which I don't want to happen at this point in time.
I
But
mean, I
really,
don't think he will be out this quick, but
yeah, I mean, if
yeah,
he's continuing to do that, and if he's not getting his players as well who he wants, then there's no point in him staying as well, does it?
exactly.
So
Yeah, yeah,
that
true.
also triggers a bit of a no confidence on his side of his as well, and then he might be on his way out, which I hate to see happening to Chelsea right now. But what a win this is for Arsenal against
Another big
Chelsea.
positive from my side.
Yep.
I didn't spend $400 to go there, and at least I'll be spending that on India playing West Indies. So at least I know for a fact that our
You're
cricket
gonna
team
be
will
victorious
actually do
there.
well.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, you are spending your bucks at the right place, and you probably
Exactly.
have to be
Yeah.
proud of that. But Chelsea, come on, man, you can do a lot better than this. Todd Bowley, hope you're watching this.
Yeah,
We
so another
we
friend
are
just texted me. We were speaking. He's also from Dallas. He lives around like 15-20 minutes from me. We play cricket together and so forth. And he
okay.
just messaging me, "What's to good heavens we didn't go to watch this shit." I don't blame him one bit.
Exactly. I mean, imagine if you'd spend $500, booking your accommodations and your
Yeah,
hotels, and
exactly. Flights,
going on a flight
accommodation,
for this.
car, and all.
I
I
mean,
mean,
Todd Bowley, please take a note of this. We are losing in your own backyard. This is a lot more humiliating than you would expect. Imagine how you're going to be facing Kroenke tomorrow in your own place. Like, he's also a U.S. owner, hailing from the United States. Owning Chelsea. Imagine you're losing to a U.S. owner himself. So you're not the biggest U.S. owner right now at the Premier League. So please get that right. Get those transfers right. Let's become once again the best club, not just in the US, but also in the entire world, as we should be, because we have, for a reason, FIFA 2021 World Cup champions in our season, sorry, in our shirts, and we're losing like this against Arsenal. It doesn't make any sense.
yeah. இன்னொரு படம் ஃபினிஷ் ஆஃப் இந்த வடிவேல் இன்னொரு படத்துல ஒரு ஃப்ரெண்டோட வெளில வந்து அடி வாங்குவான்ல, வெளியில போ டீசெண்டா காட்டி குத்துறாங்க, வெளியில மெல்லமா போ டீசெண்டா காட்டி குத்துறாங்க. இதெல்லாம் நமக்கு பழக்கப்பட்டதுதான்.
ஊருக்குள்ள வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் கைப்புள்ள அடிச்ச கைப்புள்ளுக்கே இந்த அடி, நான் அடி வாங்கினவன் எப்படி இருப்பான் அந்த மாதிரி
எவ்வளவு அடி
எனக்கு.
வந்திருக்கும்.
Goodness.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is, guys. We will soon meet up for a review on this particular game. I don't even know what to review on this game, but yeah, we still have to
ஒண்ணுமே
do it
இல்ல.
for the
There is
sake of
nothing to
doing it.
review.
Exactly. So many mistakes that needs to be addressed, but we'll still soon come for that match review. but it was wonderful to do a live watch along for the
Yeah.
first time with Prasanna Balakrishnan as well. It almost seemed like a commentary, not even like a live stream. Thank you so much for facilitating that, Prasanna. I
Yeah,
know,
man, of
in spite of
course.
all your busy schedule, thank you for taking that time to come in and
Yeah,
enjoy the
man, it's
show with
only a
us.
Saturday evening, so it's not bad. It's only 9, so I can actually um
Go please
go to sleep
peacefully to
now.
rest.
So,
Yeah. Knowing the result that Chelsea had just had, you probably, it's kind of difficult to get sleep, but try
yeah.
your luck. Try your luck.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so with that, we will also be signing off. We both are on a pretty much milestone here. Prasanna trying to reach 500 subscribers at PB Talks. Please ensure that you check him out. The link is in the description of the channel of this particular video. Please go ahead and subscribe to his channel as well. He does wonderful content relevant to cricket as well as Chelsea Football Club. I'm pretty sure he's the better one to explain about his channel, which I'll probably pass it on to him. Prasanna, a couple of words on your channel and why people should be subscribing to the channel.
So PB Talks is what I do. I just speak my heart out on the teams I support. Of course,
He
in
really
cricket
does.
and football. So because of the time zones I'm in and certain and the work hours and stuff, I try to do as much as possible. So for now, I'm trying to do the best I can. I've almost got 500 subs, and hopefully I can do this full time one day. And at least we have to do our job if our teams don't do what they have to do on field. But anyway,
Yeah, it is what it is, and we are 36 short of the 300 subscriber mark. Please make sure that you subscribe to both the channels and help us reach a lot more Chelsea fan base. Hopefully, we provide a good content for you to enjoy as well. The away Gunnar says, "Thanks for the watch along, boys. Good luck for your season
இதுல
set
என்னன்னா
for against
அவர்
Arsenal."
கேட்டாரு வாட்சலாங்க நான் நானும் வரட்டுமான்னு
வச்சு செஞ்சிருப்பாரு உள்ள.
கிழிச்சிருப்பாரு அவ்வளவுதான் செஞ்சிருப்பாருல கிழிச்சிருப்பாரு கிழிச்சு துவைச்சு காய் அதுவும் நார்மல் வாஷர் ட்ரை காய போட்டிருப்பாங்க இல்ல இப்போ அந்த துணி கல் இருக்கும்ல
இது எப்படி இருக்குன்னா இந்த இந்த படத்துல சொல்றேன் வடிவேல் சொல்ற மாதிரி லாட் ஆஃப் வடிவேல் ரெஃபரன்ஸ் வடிவேல் சொல்ற மாதிரி நீ நீ என் தெருவுக்கு வா பாத்துக்கோ நீ ஊருக்கு வா பாத்துக்கோ அந்த மாதிரி சொல்லிட்டு
வீட்டுக்கு வர பாத்துக்கலாம்
அந்த மாதிரி சொல்லிட்டு நாங்க இப்போ இப்போ வருத்தத்துடன் விடைபெறுகிறோம். Thank you so much for watching the stream, guys. Until next time, this is VJ
Yeah, we
signing
just
off
give a
along
shout out
with
to the
BB
away
Talk.
Gunners as well before just signing off.
Absolutely. Shout out to away Gooners. A good channel on the Arsenal content front. Please go check that out as well. Hoping to do a lot more collaborative videos with you as well in the future. Please, feel free to reach out to Sportswire through Twitter. We are active and we are streaming currently across 3 platforms, and hoping, I think Prasanna as well does it along multiple
Yes.
platforms. Yeah, you can find us on most of these social media platforms except for that of a Snapchat. I'm not in Snapchat, so please don't search for me there. But otherwise, we're good. With that,
Oh, the El Clasico started. Okay, that's something else to watch.
Yeah, I really want Barcelona to now take a loss. I mean, I didn't know how I became a Real Madrid fan all of a sudden, but then, yeah, I just want Barcelona to lose.
Exactly.
Anyways, it is what it is, guys. We'll take a leave for now. I'm gonna try sleeping again, and Prasanna is probably gonna try sleeping for the first time tonight. Hopefully, it all goes well. But yeah, see you guys for the match reaction video happening on our usual time, 8:15 p.m. IST, 3:45 p.m. UK time, for this particular Arsenal versus Chelsea. Until that, this is VJ signing off for Sportswire and PB Talks. Prasanna Balakrishnan.
Take care, everyone.